Hello, hello, hello. My mic was supposed to be muted that whole time and it was not. So I apologize if you heard random noises. Hi, Spooter! I apologize for taking a moment. Let me jump over to just chatting real quick. I apologize for taking a moment. Hi, babe! But I can't get my Switch to record audio right now. I don't know what the problem is, so we're just gonna listen to the Animal Crossing music playlist on Spotify, and I hope y'all are okay with that. I feel so bad about it because, like, we're supposed to have cozy, like, literally the game, and we don't. Also, because we're slumber partying, you want bubblegum KK again? I can make that happen. Hold on, let me go in this playlist. This is supposedly the complete playlist. Where it's everything. There's a lot of bubblegum KK in here, actually. There's a couple versions. This is the OG 49-second one. I feel like we should add this as a sound alert, actually. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe we can make it a thing where you guys can play bubblegum KK. Oh, but so since we're doing cozy sleepy stream, I'm not gonna have all my lights on. We just have the one. So that it's not super bright. So in case you're watching stream to then go to sleep, it's not super bright. Also because I'm streaming and then going to sleep, so I don't want super bright. So, but yeah, I can't get my Switch to record audio. I don't know what happened. I don't know what is mad. So we have shuffle of all different Animal Crossing music right now. Instead, to replace it. I feel bad though, because if you're watching the VOD, you have nothing. But it's okay. We'll make it work for now. I'll figure it out. I think I just need to unplug everything and replug it in, but I was scared to do that and then make it where we don't have the game at all. So I figured no sound is better than no game. So yeah, I also have my little Animal Crossing controller. I was one of the people that bought this skin. And then I bought these little guys. They're really cute. So we're just gonna jump right in. I just reset my save. I didn't click into it. I didn't want to get emotionally attached to anything because we're starting over. I just reset it. Have not clicked back into the game yet. So we are starting anew right now, which is kind of stressing me out, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I also think I might shrink my camera down a little because I play through watching it through Meld. I don't know if that's what other streamers do. Probably not. So the bottom left corner is dead to me because that's where I am. So I might make me a little smaller. If you don't mind. Where are my things? My big noggin's in the way. Maybe like that size. You are wrong-o on the size there, my friend. Sure. Nope, that's not right. Why did it? Oh, okay. It just wasn't locked. I thought it was locked. I thought it was aspect ratioed. I was incorrect. Did we get there? We got there. We got there in the end. Okay. Sorry. That's a little better. I'm sorry if I'm too small for everybody else, though. All right, besties, let's get into it. Personally, I am a person that I will restart if I don't like the island layouts. However, our villagers are our starter villagers. Like, yeah, we might kick some people out eventually, but I will not restart over villagers. That's my lines. Personally. Look at us go. Look at us about to be on an adventure together. I'm so excited. I do have, like, a theme that I want to do for this island. I want to do, like, Gothic castle royalty type deal. I don't know how that's gonna go, but that's what I want. So, we'll see. Because one of my islands is like a little cute campsite type vibe. And then my other island is Studio Ghibli themed. So this one, I'm thinking we do some goth vibes. I have a note on my phone that says what I name this island, and I don't remember what I name it. Animal Crossing island themes. I've wrote this down already. We named it Sapphire. Okay, that's what I thought. I knew, so all my islands are named after crystals. So my original island is Amethyst, and then my Switch OLED is named Garnet, and then this is Sapphire. Just for fun. We love a good theme. I love when you first meet Timmy and Tommy. They're so cute. They're just little guys. This music is so funny to me right now. Yep, we starting over, baby. My name and my birthday? Oh god. I can't see the whole keyboard. Hold on. Hold on. We'll see if we got all the letters that we need. On the side we do. Okay. Yup. That's me. Hi, welcome. I do apologize, we don't have my game sound. I don't know what's happening, so I'm playing Animal Crossing music on Spotify. And I will hopefully have this fixed by tomorrow. But I was scared to unplug things and then make them not work entirely, so. I don't know if you're stuck in ads right now. I hope not. That's when I'm bored, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's me. Oh god, my character's not gonna have eyebrows at first. I always download eyebrows for them. We're gonna be browless. Oh god. I like that they say choose your style. Lord. Alright, we're going as light as physically possible. I think. Do I go that light or do I go over here? Yeah, we'll go that. We'll go there. I download, you can get custom designs and do, like, face paint. And I give all my characters eyebrows because they don't have eyebrows. And I download ones that look like my eyebrows where it has the slit on the one side. Because I think it looks so weird that they don't have prominent eyebrows because that's how I look. That's like my defining feature. You know? Okay. We're gonna go with that skin tone. I think I normally go with bangs at first. Later, I don't. Yeah, I'll go with that. Break. Oh, the eyeballs. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I normally do for these either. Oh, yes, I do. I do these. I was like, something looks wrong. These are like little Pac-Mans. I always pick the pastiest fucking one that isn't straight up white. I felt like I could have a little bit of a tan, just slightly. Yeah, we'll do these. And then I like doing gray for my eye color because my eyes are blue, but they're not this color, and they're also not this. They are a lot lighter, so I do gray. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. How are you? Also, disclaimer, if you see me just scratching myself anywhere this whole stream, I'm in like the wildest MCAS flare ever, and the friction of my hair is irritating my chest, so just ignore. You have the suds? No! Not the suds. I'm so sorry. I feel like it's sud season right now. Not the suds. Oh yeah, do we have Ian or Matthew right now? And how is everybody in the gamers household feeling? Oh god. I want to say it's Ian. You being not the suds makes me think it's Ian. Okay. All these noses suck. I think I can't remember if I do this one or this one. I kind of want to do the... Can we fuck around and do the square? Does anybody do the square? I don't like how big this is. Me with my Italian schnoz. But anyway. I kind of want to fuck around and do the square. Negative aficionado. Yay! Oh, I'm so sorry for Matthew. No! Poor thing. He was, in fact, not immune. Poor baby. Also, I keep looking over at my iPad to check things because my monitor has a warming filter on it. And this doesn't. And then I don't know what color I'm actually picking unless I look over. So, please ignore me doing that. Do you have the channel points for a wee wee wee? He said he was immune and then got sick the next fucking day. That's what happened to me. Cowboy! Thank you so much for the resub! 4 months in a row! Holy shit! Thank you! Oh my god, I appreciate you, Ian. I would love to play it for Chris. But the problem is that my computer CPU is struggling, and if I open another tab, I fear we might lose stream. So I do apologize. I would have totally just played it for Chris. Oh my god, you're so good. I also was late to stream because I was eating food. I had gluten-free chicken strips and fries. That were not gluten-free, but... I bought chicken strips that were high protein, and they just happened to be gluten-free. And I was like, okay, Potts gets mad at gluten, so that's fine. So it wasn't like a full gluten-free meal. But it was good. It was really good. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna settle on. How do we feel? Ooh, enjoy. I will say shrimp kind of freaks me out unless it's tempura, but I'm excited for you. I can't handle, like, seafood things that... Oh my god, that emote is amazing. I can't handle seafood things that I can see the food, which sounds so fucking dumb out loud, but I can't handle what shrimp looks like. I can't get myself to put it in my mouth. I can't do it. Alex has seen me have a full-blown meltdown trying to eat ceviche that just has little cut-up, little pieces of, like, crab and shrimp in it, and I can't fucking do it. Like, I literally cried. But tempura? Fine. Perfectly fine. That problem's gone. Alex is able to be on the night streams right now. I'm so hype. Enjoy your Taco Bell. Or did you already have it? You said I had Taco Bell. I hope it was good. I hope it was better than by our house. Shit. He did let me yap to him for 2 hours while I grocery shopped, so that was fun. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna settle on. How do we feel? Are we into it? I think I'm into it. I think we're doing square nose. My sister plays with this, and I think it's really funny. The little tooth. I need to fuck up a tray of ragoons again. Because he had... Oh, that's so fair. Okay, we're going for it. Yep. That's the one. I feel weird that I don't have my headset on right now. I kind of want to switch it. Us gaming and I don't have my headset on feels like a crime. Because of the poop vein? So my thing is chicken. I cannot handle cooking chicken. It freaks me out. I'm terrified of it. I watched way too many videos in health class about food poisoning, and now I just can't do it. So, Alex has been working on this with me. And so, I will cook chicken now if I wear gloves and I have, like, a spices hand and a raw chicken hand, and then everything gets washed and I disinfect everything in the surrounding area, which is like, we're getting there. At least I can cook it. Yeah, and then I yell at him. He cannot make chicken for me if I'm in the room. No, you're so valid. And so then my problem is I am a white person that will put spices on my food. I'm learning to put more. Usually I do it, think I put enough and I didn't, but I wanted it to be spicier. Anyway, we use like smoked paprika and stuff like that. And then the problem with using a red spice is that when it runs through the chicken, it makes the chicken look pink when you cut into it. And like, so then I don't know if it's done, but then like the thermometer, it's a problem. Whole problem for me. Yeah. So usually he makes it when I'm not looking, because if I'm watching him, I freak out. Okay, the one perk of my audio for my Switch not working right now is you guys would just hear Timmy clapping this whole time. But I do have contamination OCD, so a lot of my things are related to that, and it's a time. But I'm working through it because a girl needs to eat. But I am gonna complain about it the whole time, you know? Damn, we're 17 minutes in and we're still just making my character. It's fine. I'm working really hard on the whole do it but do it scared thing. Oh, you're fine. But I'm gonna freak out the whole time, but it's gonna happen. And I'm not gonna let it stop me from doing the thing. You know what I mean? Like, I drove back from the airport today all by myself. Did I make Alex drive there? Maybe. But I drove back. So, we're getting somewhere. Yep. Hell yeah, I did. Was it kind of a straight shot from there to PT? Yeah, but you know what? I drove in a little circle at the airport. It also is a small local airport, just so you know. So don't be like super hyped for me. It wasn't like the big scary kind, but there were still people. Also, I have a funny story about the airport today. So, the reason that it's totally fine that I'm like, I took Alex to the airport, blah, 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 even though like he's on a work trip right now, is he didn't fly, he drove. So he was picking up a rental car at the airport. You're so cute for driving in a straight line. It really was. Oh my god, you're so funny, Scooter. So, at the airport, Alex had us park the truck to the side so that he could go get the rental car, and then he was gonna have me drive around in a circle to where the rental car was so he could grab his luggage and stuff, right? And so he had me park there and then was like, okay, like, I'll call you, right? So I'm waiting there, and it took like 35 minutes or something like that. I was sitting there for a hot minute waiting for him because issues with his card and whatever. But, anyway. Oh my god, babe. So, he told me he would call me and have me drive around. Which, by the way, he already laughed at me because I was like, wait, where do you need me to go? And he's like, it's in a circle. I'm like, is it an easy circle? Because I was like, I freaked out. Anyway, so... a car pulls up in front of me. We're like parallel parked on the side. However, there's no cars ahead of us, and he backed it all the way up against a curb. So it was like a little like the curb is here, and then it goes this way, and then the tail end of our truck was like right here, right? So we're backed up to it. Meaning if I needed to back up to move, I wouldn't be able to. I could only go forward out of that spot. And then a white car pulls up in front of me and backs up all the way against the truck. And I literally was sitting, like, out loud, was like, this fucking hoe parked against me, and now my husband calls me, I can't pull out of here. I start freaking out. Alex gets out of that car. So, that was Alex in the rental car he just drove to me. So I was, like, road raging in our car. Pissed because I didn't know what type of car he was getting either. So I was just like, this fucking hoe is in my way. Like, it was Alex. So anyway, And then, like, I was sitting there like, this bitch is gonna hit my car because of how fast he backed up towards the truck because it was him. So, that was great. But he's gone for a week. It's just a training thing. I'm not gonna say where because that's safety things, but it's nice-ass car. But he still has normal work hours, and he's also still within my time zone, so, like, we're still able to, like, call and stuff at night, so. This isn't a big scary or anything. Oh my god, Abby, you're so good! Honestly, I've been streaming very inconsistently, but I'm happy to see you. Welcome. Okay, we need to pick a fucking island. Sorry, I keep yapping. Okay, we live in the Northern Hemisphere. I do know this one. I'm in the Animal Crossing New Horizons Facebook group, and my favorite thing is people randomly being like, does anybody know why my island is in the opposite season to us right now? And then it's like, well, what hemisphere did you pick? And there's like one of those like every couple weeks, and it's my favorite. Okay, we live in the Northern Hemisphere. North America. Let's go, baby. Yup. Also, Jade is loafing next to my feet, in case anybody was wondering. Oh, but we are having a pajama party. I am in my jammies. I don't know. This just looks like my normal attire, but I promise they're little jammies. Little tank top, and then I got flowy pants, and then I do have my slippers. You want to see my slippers? They're so cute. I'm not gonna show my feet. I'm just gonna pick up the slipper. But they're little like checker print ones. I got them at TJ Maxx, and they're super cute. Yeah, everybody better be in their pajamas at the pajama party. Oh my god, no. You have to be in PJs all week. All week of my streams, you have to be in PJs. It's mandatory. Mandatory PJs. Big shirt, no pants. Honestly, that might be one of the days this week, being so for real. Should I move the chat over? I feel like it's in a weird spot. Oh. Oh. There we go. I feel like it's just over the words. Dirty shirt, big pants for me. I love it. Hi, Jade. Are you in your jammies too? Yeah. She's like, why are you gaming right now? Yeah, my chat's in like a weird spot. But it's gonna be cut off then. I don't know why it's like this. Right now. We're gonna do that. Maybe. Maybe that'll work. Sorry, we're troubleshooting so hard because I haven't played on this scene very much, and I'm realizing all the weird issues with it. Dude, that is so valid. I have our AC very cranked up right now, and that's the only reason I can stand to be in this, because it's been like 90 here. Yeah, Jade, it's terrible, but I don't want you to cook in here. Okay. Let's lock in. We need to pick a good island. Are you just gonna yell from down there now that I mentioned you? Dude, yes. I somehow, even like my physical therapist was like, really? I played pickleball for 2 hours with it 85 degrees. Real feel was like 88. In like partial sun, partial shade, sometimes a breeze. For 2 hours yesterday. Why did my body let me do that? Like, no idea. And then this morning during PT2, my heart rate was like totally just like not... doesn't want to go back up, or like doesn't want to go up. Like it was just hanging out in like 110 like the whole session, even though I was fucking dying otherwise. And then I fucking went downhill. But I got like a random 48 hours. I was just fine. Aw. And I have 50s, low 60s lately the rest of the week. Yeah, that's what my mom said. Our mom's in Illinois, so my mom's by Spooter's weather, kind of. Except my mom's a lot further north than Spooter, so sometimes my mom has snow and they don't. Oh, that's fair. Does that mean Lisa was also struggle busing? I hope not. No, that's fair. In the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Okay. Lock in. These are our maps. Do we like any of these? Or are we restarting again? I've done... Fuck, I think I've done 2 of these already. I think I've done the top 2. The top row. I've done this one. This is my island right now on my OLED. And then this is my... I think this is my island on my yellow Switch right now. On my Switch Lite. I think. It's either this one or this one. Do we like any of these? This one's kind of funky. But see, I hate... I mean, I know we can change things later. I hate the ones where the town center is so low and then, like, the rivers go, like, ooh, behind it, because you can't just make a row of things at first, and that bugs me, but that's just me being really particular about it. Why do I kind of hate all of these? Also, why can't they just center it with the fucking airport? I've never played this game before, but the 4th one looks interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning the 4th one. It's never centered with the airport. So then, to me, I like it where then the airport is just super far to the left. Because then it's, like, at least intentionally not centered, and then you can just make a path. Versus if it's slightly off to it, like this one is, it just makes it look like your path is crooked. Like, same with this one. Like, it just makes it look like you did your path wrong. I'm thinking that one, too. The only thing that I like... we have Bubblegum KK again. Is the airport the leaf icon? So the town center is the leaf. The gray little blob at the bottom, at the coast, that's like this kind of shape, is the airport. Because the airport is a little water plane. I'm leaning the one that you're leaning, Cowboy. Because I think it's cute that this one has like a little pond in the front, but we can also just put that. We can also just have one. And then we could stick our shops to the left. Where do we want to put our house? I don't know. I think that one. I think I'm leaning that way too. Fuck it. This one we like. How do we feel? Are we having any strong emotions against this one? It would be cute to put my house up on that little blob. So, you're so good. So, Cowboy, I don't know if you know this part. If you don't, that's totally fine. But the lighter the color, the higher the elevation. They do that like a normal map. I think that's how normal maps are. Or at least they color differentiate the elevation. So, the very back has 2 super high points, and then also has like a big medium high blob, but then all the way to the left, there's a medium high blob. And I kind of want to put my house on the medium high blob that has the little pond. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, we ball. Let's go for it. It took us 30 minutes to get into the game. Oh shit, we have to name it. Okay, we're naming it Sapphire. I apologize if you were hoping to name my island. I did have a name locked in already. Oh yeah, it's later. We don't name it now. We pick a thing. Okay. So, if I remember right, I apologize if this is spoilers for anybody that's never played. Something to kill time, you end up with a little switch. I've never picked some food, though. I normally say a sleeping bag or a lamp. I don't remember what some food does. Like, would you just get... I wonder if you get, like, a fruit that you don't have already, or something like that. Let's see. Let's see if we get screwed with this choice. Sure it was. I think it does things. I feel like I've started with different stuff every time I've done a run, and I think I've answered the question differently each time. Okay, I forgot we name the island when everybody yells out their name ideas. I'm so used to all of the other Animal Crossings where you name it in this part. Oh, I have a fun thing to show you guys. I got a new watch band. And it's checkers. And I'm very excited. And it has a magnet instead. So you just open it like this and then can loosen it off that way. I have like little medical IDs on it. I'm not gonna like literally show them because then you'll see my personal information. I mean, if you've caught it on accident, don't tell me. But then you have my husband's phone number. I guess you could say hi to Alex. He probably won't answer. But any hooser. With my other watch band with the silicone ones, I would drop these off it all the time when I would take it off to put on the charger, and this, it's actually like, they're on the part that this piece is on, so they won't fall off. Like, they'll just slide down it, and I think that that's cool. That's really convenient. The reason I got a new watch band is because I am completely reacting to silicone now for some reason, and I became allergic to my watch band, so now we're trying this one. So, I'm struggling. I'm also covered in mosquito bites right now. I'm just itchy. Everything's itchy. Good evening, everyone. Okay, locked in. We are sit back and relaxing. I love that this is literally like, this is how it is when you like fly in a plane. You have your complimentary video. Though I've never been on a plane that has the little tablets. We always just have the pamphlet to tell you how to get out of the plane. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Them fishing is so cute. Ooh, it's gonna be June soon. We're gonna have to do a whole stream just fishing for sharks. Oh, I'm so ready. Freaking love shark season. It's my favorite season. Shark Island, dude, goes hard. Ooh, when we villager hunt, we can also do it during Shark Island season. That sounds like a good plan. Because then we can end up getting Shark Island. Or Shark season. I mean, we can get Shark... I think you can get Shark Island at any time, but, like, Shark season. Jade's chasing a moth. Excuse me, Jesus. She's been having the time of her life because little itty-bitty moths that are, like, this small keep ending up in our house when we open the door. Because the light that's right there happens. She loves chasing them. And it's so funny because they're so small she loses them. So, like, it's very entertaining for her. Oh, we got oranges! Cute! We did burp at the same time. No way. Look at us. Look at us and our tummy issues. That's so funny. No fucking way. Did I fucking get her again? The fucking pink rhinoceros. I cannot stand her. Renee, I think. I was gonna call her Rhonda. I think it's Renee. I fucking hate her. There is no way I got her again. She's on my other island. I'm trying to get rid of her over there too. So bonking them to make them leave doesn't work on this one anymore. It doesn't make them mad enough to move. You just have to have a relationship with them. You have to at least talk to them at first. And then ignore her for 30 days. And then when her little thought bubble pops up, you can ask her why she's thinking. And then usually it's to move. Why do we all have Renee? What is her problem? My understanding is it's 30 days. That's what I've always done. I might be wrong. It might be shorter than that, but the old games, it was 30. You can't bonk them and make them mad. They'll throw a tantrum on this one. We can piss her off. We need a net first. Okay, but the other villager's cute. I don't know who that is, but they're cute. Our fearless leader. Our capitalist leader. Okay. Hold on. Who are you? Talk later, jog now. Let's go. No, I want to talk to you. You're cute. And fuck you. Okay, anyway. That was to Renee. Gay Ram! Gay Dom! Oh my god. I don't want to talk to him yet. I want to run around. I yearn to run. I want to zoom. Is Renee here? Reluctantly? Oh, I guess we would have found out his name right now. And there's Becky, of course. I didn't get to say hello? Rude. Oh, he has his little flag! I love his little flag. Alright. People were really upset when this game came out once you get to a certain point where he's not running around on the island anymore, this little flag, that he's not walking around with this little flag. There's 2 Renees. They used the name twice. That's dumb. They had so many options. Why is a rhino named Renee? As far as I know. I mean, shit. We don't. Okay, I support the emo horse. That's the only Renee that I'm fine with. Honestly, we might move that one into this island. Let's be for real. I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Okay, get on with it. On this pristine, lovely island. Buddy, I can see the weeds from here. Damn, this place is nice. It smells like roaches or nothing. Oh my god. I think it's easy to choose a spot of your own. First step to putting down some real roots. Some real roots. I say, okay, if I'm reading the word roots, I say roots, but if I'm saying it out loud, I say roots. Which I guess is an Illinois thing or a Midwestern way to say it. And Alex makes fun of me on a constant for it. Because it's one of the words I say wrong. That's weird of you, to be honest. Saying roots? Collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy. Obviously going to my boy with the flag. Tommy, give me my tent. Thanks, bestie. Appreciate you. Yeah, I say roof. Not roof, it's roof. That's the other one he gets mad about. You've never heard roots as roots? Man, we need fucking Magpie here. This is the shit I was talking to her about in chat, but like, obviously I was typing in her chat so she wasn't hearing me say them. That's very nice, and she says rough instead of roof. Oh, I would love to have a map. Thanks, bestie. At least you guys will have a roof under your over your head, not under your head. Please don't be on your roof. Get off the roof. What are you guys doing up there? Okay. God, these night streams are gonna be fucking hilarious for everybody, I feel like, because, like, I cannot talk. Like, I mean, you guys already know that. But, like, it's gonna get worse from here. Oh my god. Okay. Where are we putting our tent? Where are we planting our roots? So, I kind of wanted to put the stores back here. Wait, can I... Oh, I can't lock my map to stay open yet? Okay, that's annoying. That's fine. I like leaving the map open 24/7. I think actually I normally put it in bottom corner by the beach. Oh, so this is the airport. This is where you go in and then you can fly. And then there's the little plane. So we have a yellow airport this time. But that's what the weird little thing is at the bottom. We're also gonna end up having to help these bitches put their tents down too. I really want to live across. So, like, I don't really want to be, like, too attached to a spot, but I don't want to put it in a spot that's going to be in the way for later. And I think I want to put the stores and stuff up there. So I might just put it... I might just put it over here. Like, next to here? Like, right here? Let's try that. Let me imagine it first. I don't know. God, I wish real life was like that. If I could just imagine furniture and be accurate in my house. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Woo! Now we have a tent. Okay, now let's help these bitches move their tents. I'm putting you guys in the bottom corners. I don't know why I have such an intense hate for this villager, by the way. I just can't stand her. I feel like me wants to play Animal Crossing the cutest cozy game. Also, me has irrational beef with several villagers. I feel like it's necessary. Okay. Mood though. Cowboy, we gotta figure out which villagers you hate. We should have, oh my god, Ian, if you get back into playing Animal Crossing and then you stream it, can you guys do a segment ranking fucking Animal Crossing villagers? We're talking to people who allows farming and villaging that I like. We have to! But you guys have to host it, it's way more fun. And then, like, if they're at the bottom, it means, like, you would hit them in the head with your net. Very bottom means you would bury a pitfall in front of them. You would block them into a square with pitfalls, you know? This game does have a lot of talking, but, like, once you're, like, past this part, you can avoid people to an extent. However, instead of a smash scale, it's a beef scale, yes! However, if you do ignore your villagers for long enough, they will call you out on it. I can help them, I don't want to do that. So, technically, you could just say yes to them and they'll put their tents here, but I like micromanaging everybody. So, I'll find you a spot. And then they're really nice about it. And it's like, no, I'm just being controlling, but it's okay. Imagine I just take her tent and just like, this is my tent now. I just never place it. I'm just gonna throw your tent into the ocean, actually. Because that's where I want you to live. Look at her run. Look at her go. Put it in a tree. Okay, you're going all the way over here. You're being evicted to the bottom corner. Or right here. Oh, it might take out an orange tree. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. It might take out the tree. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, we're good. I don't want to take out the fruit trees on accident. Yeah. Okay, Dom is cute, though. We might not evict Dom. I do like putting all my villagers by each other. Where were you thinking, bud? I don't think so. I think we're moving you too. Oh my god, Dom is adorable. Oh my god. Indeed-a-roo? Look at him! Oh my god, slay! Hold on, I need to shift again. I'm sorry if me shifting is driving anybody crazy. It's also kind of driving me crazy. I'm sitting in the spinny chair, I know. I already know I'm not supposed to be here right now. The other chair's just so uncomfortable. I think we're gonna move you two. What? You'll help me find a sweet spot? Seriously? Wow, we just met and you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship, Becky. Let's go. Indeed-a-roo. I love that he says that. I think Dom is a dude. Or are they... So, they used to color code it in the game, and now, like, they kind of do, but, like, they kind of don't. I'm assuming Dom's a dude. Because I thought you get one dude and one chick when you start, but I might be wrong. They might have stopped being super, like, gender specific. I don't remember. That's not even. We're sadly evicting Dom to over here for now. I don't think this is right either. It might be. Are they even? Yes. Is this a good spot? Yes. Yeah. Alrighty. I don't want to go back to the plaza. Oh, you just made me go. Okay, never mind. I was gonna run around. I was gonna zoom. Just let me have zoom time. Also, when I got Animal Crossing New Horizons, I started my game at, like, literally 11 p.m., maybe midnight, and this was back in 2020 when, like, I lived with my mom. And then, like, this part took me so long, because I was, like, so invested, that I was, like, struggling. Like, it was, like, when you hide your DS under your pillow when your parents told you to go to bed. It was one of those. And now it's, like, now I'm 22 years old, and we're still starting islands. But I've played Animal Crossing since 2008, when City Folk came out. Dom is indeed-a-roo a man. You know what? Saying a catchphrase like that. He's a dad. With that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business. I have full confidence in my head read that as serious bananas. Yep. Throwing an island warming party. He's definitely a gay daddy. Is. So, I do like having a theme to my villagers for my island. However, with I feel like if we don't keep Dom on this one, Dom will go on my Studio Ghibli island. Either way, we're keeping Dom somewhere. He might just not stay here, but I don't know yet. I haven't picked out what villagers I want for this island yet. I had an idea, and then now that I'm leaning more goth for it, I haven't decided. I need to regroup. Excuse me, users. Timmy, Renee, Tommy, and Dom can set up here in the plaza. Set up here in the plaza. While I have to go get all the shit. Let's give him some black hair. I know, for real. I could make him like a grungy pride shirt instead. I don't know why. I keep getting attached as the jocks. Like, Frobert is my favorite little frog ever, and he's a jock, too. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I didn't read. I just know I had to gather the shit. And I had to get sticks. Oh, okay, it didn't tell me yet. Okay. 10 tree branches. And then I have to get fruit, too. I'll investigate the orange-like items growing. Everyone I love is live tonight in the streamer bestie I was watching earlier just raided into the stream bestie, and somehow I got pulled from your stream into the raid. Oh my god, that's wild. It was like, no, you have to be over here. So we can either run around and pick up all the tree branches, or I'll get lazy eventually, and then I'll just, like... I'll just do this for a while. Maybe you should ask Mars how much they love Beardo. I don't know. Well, Lisa has the Animal Crossing chat. I'll at Mars and be like, I hear that that's your favorite character. Land. Give me stick. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, but sending Becky to go get sticks is so funny to me because of that freaking bird meme. I got a big stick, let me smash. Allow me to lighten your load. Yeah, go get the stuff. Am I just like irrational beef with Nook too? Oh, you were collecting branches. I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like oranges, they smell like oranges, and they even taste like oranges. In fact, they are 100% without a doubt genuine oranges. So we collect 6 of them. Dude, if you shook a tree to try one of the oranges, you should still have 2 more. I shouldn't have to go get them. I know this is to just teach you how to play the game, but like, I'm gonna be ridiculous about it. Especially like, dude, there's literally ones right here. Like, Tom looks he's to pull his weight on this island. No, for real. And then he's gonna ask me for fucking money. Tom Crook. Oh! Let me just squeeze past you. Sorry, bud. Here's the oranges. They're just floating. My name, no, you didn't. I don't know if I reacted to that or not, but I laughed in my head when I read that. Now it's dark! Now, is that everything? Yes, yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities! Beautiful, beautiful. He just stands there like, yeah, I don't know. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business manliness. Yeah, you're not gonna do anything, you're just sit on your ass and take our money. But it's fine. We don't have the number that we originally envisioned. Yeah, cause... Oof. I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, huh? What should we call it? We're naming it Sapphire. But I'll humor everybody else's ideas. Spirit of demography. Demography? We should put it to a vote. Majority rules. Alright, bestie. Locked in. I don't know where the S is. It's behind my camera. Wait, I could hold on. I'm gonna base this off a real keyboard in front of me. Hold on. They're all your crystal gems. You're not wrong. That may have been what inspired this. Okay, S is next to D. A is next to that. Okay, we're good. And then, I don't remember how to spell sapphire, actually. Stevens? Oh, thanks, bestie. I always go to put 2 H's instead of 2 P's. And I know that that's wrong, but I don't know what... I just know there's a double. Tom Nook is a thief. Yeah, Nathan, you are so right. Welcome in. Maybe it's Sapphic instead. Sapphire. Are we right? I think we're right. Let's lock in. So pick an appropriate name. Yeah, Sapphire. Alright, is everybody ready? Fucking locked in, bud. Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Alright. Ready? Go. Guitar Burrow. Guitar Burrow. I was scared I was wrong. I had to Google it. No, I'm not gonna. Cowboy. Because I already had a half typed, I was like, I want to also check, but I think that that's right. Not me fact checking Dr. Cowboy. I should have never doubted you. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order. You can clap for the one you think is best. Becky seems to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. You think. Let's start there. A lot of shit. You should always fact check me. You guys really need to fact check me. I have big ass opinions, but like, I'm restarting my island. So this is our third restart. That's why my stream's titled Third Time's the Charm. If you, I'm so good at being confidently wrong. I know it's Steven Universe, but you're Steven Island. The animals are my crystal gems. That's adorable. So, sorry, train of thought just poof gone. We had an island back in 2020 that I streamed on a couple times and then didn't keep playing and then forgot what I was even doing. We restarted it when I lived in my apartment, and then they really do. And then I played it twice and then stopped streaming for a long time because that's when I moved back here because of having health issues. So now we're like starting an island with the council. Like, this is the island. This is the one we're keeping. And then I have 2 other switches that I have islands on as well. So this is technically my 5th island, but like my 3rd one that I'm investing in, if that makes sense, Nathan. I know it's a lot. We could just go with Sapphire. Doesn't... It rocks! Thanks, Reenie. For now on, this island will be known as Sapphire. Universe is the reason why I named so many gem names. No, for real, Steven Universe is what got me, like, made me a crystal bitch. You've proven yourself by naming Sapphire. I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Oh, fuck. All right. Oh my god, Cowboy! I'm sorry. Okay, I just thought about something. I got so lost in being excited that you resubbed. Do you want a fucking tarot poll? I forgot that we're doing tarot polls because I haven't done one yet. Do you want one? I forgot that this is like a whole part of the things. Okay, hold on. When we get to the point where I'm in my tent, I will do it. Remind me. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm a smartass. A word or two. The way your name and your island aren't even capitalized. I don't capitalize anything on Animal Crossing. I'm sorry, Spooter. I have auto caps turned off on my phone. Like, I don't. So, this is what's funny. Anything like this, technology related, no caps. Handwriting, all caps. That's it. I don't know why. That's me as a person. That's my toxic trait. Let's have a toast with our orange juices. Everyone have a bevy in hand. Where did we get the cups and like the whipped cream and everything else that's on these? I have auto caps on my phone, but not on my computer. So if you ever want to know what device I'm using, that's how you can tell. So you're on a computer. Because the eye is small. That's fair. Oh, look at me go. Fresh juice made from oranges. Our new resident representative harvested on this very island. That's a little dramatic. I shook a tree. Then without further ado, a toast to Sapphire. Cute. Cheers. Cute. Alright. We did that. I want to go sleep. Oh, he's got the tambourine! We can't even hear him tambouring right now because my audio is broken. Toast, I thought that was juice. You'll never know what device I'm on. I don't know, Nathan. You're right. Why do I feel like... Are you one of the people that watches on an iPad? Or am I just pulling that out of my ass? Do you watch on a tablet? I want to be right. You're gonna be like, no. I can call him bro. Okay. I'll reluctantly speak to you, but I don't want to. We have not been best buds for ages. I'm sorry. A smart fridge? No way. My boy. You'd handle your task perfectly. We got a nice campfire going. Little Nook's taking shots at OJ. We're here to act as your support staff, but we never lived on an uninhabited island before either. I'm not sure how helpful we'll be in this unfamiliar place, but we'll rely on each other as fellow residents. You mean I'll do everything, it's fine. Typical men. Having a good time, yes, I want to go sleep. We're going to sleep. We'll keep the fire burning. But first, I'll probably want this. What'd you give me? It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lay down. Oh, and there's a few packages waiting in your tent as well. Packages and things. Yep. Yep. I have to do more things. Where did we decide to move? We're over here. We got this. We got a little radio. A lamp. So it doesn't change anything. It used to. So why did they ask me if I wanted food? Where does that question come in? Oh, that cot's cute. I've never been given a cute one. This one slaps. What the fuck? I always get given a green one that's ugly. My lamp is cute too. Honestly, the colors of everything they gave me are pretty good this time. Oh. We're still good on stream? My meld highlighted itself on its own. Okay, you are kind of right. It depends on where I'm consuming media. If I'm sitting at my table on computer, if I'm on the floor, sitting on my iPad. So you have been on your iPad before. See, I remember some things. I try. We jam to music when we go seep seep. Yeah, we go seep seep. I want to run around and catch bugs and fish. That's my dream right now. That's all I want to do. Yes. I want it to do this thing and then Literature. Have I told you that? I think you've said it in Lisa's stream before, that you were like, oh shit, I'm gonna switch to my iPad or like something like that. So it looks like you've decided to make your way into the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. Hello, welcome in. That's all the right way. That's all the way right, Daddy-o. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. Really? Because Nook runs this whole show. The world was made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah. Take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being on your lonesome can grind on the soul. Gotta make friends along the way. And I hate Renee already. Yeah, man, friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of it myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up for your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about your friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that's your scene. Yeah. An island paradise with your best pal sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. Dang, it's gonna be 9:25 p.m. That's the one problem of us doing night streams, is that we're gonna be playing at night every time. So hopefully I can be on a little earlier. I think I'm trying to be on a little earlier because I want to watch Backseat Gamer stream. I would like to raid in over. What's really funny is I absolutely have Nintendo Online. KK sold it to me. Nook, do not be knocking on my tent. Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. Just a little. I'm not planning around you. However, when you guys said that you guys were going to play that, I was really excited. So I do want to watch it. Which is fine. Because then like if we have nooks and stuff already, stuff will be open. I will time travel on my Switch Lite, and that's it. I'm going to try to not time travel on ours right now. But on my Switch Lite, I've time traveled. I've done the whatchamacallits, the treasure islands and all that stuff. Are you guys okay? There's gonna be an ad break. After the ad break, we're gonna do a terror poll for Cowboy because they subscribed, and we're doing those now. I kind of forgot that we're doing those now. At least I think there's gonna be an ad break. Twitch is saying there's gonna be an ad break. It might not do the thing. So let me know if you're in ads. And yeah. I have to run. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you. You too. Probably gonna BRB to make some taco meat. See you later. Thank you so much for coming. Hi, babe. Pinworms. Wait. What are we waiting for? Pinworms. We were talking about pinworms on Easter. It was a problem. We played that TikTok for everybody in the house. Pinworms. Did we get... You guys are both subbed. Did ads happen? Are ads happening? Because it told me there was going to be an ad break, and it gave me the countdown timer for it, and now there's no ads. Now it didn't even put me in the ad timer. Oh, now it's saying it. Okay, it says ad break ends in 1.5 minutes. Anybody in ads? I don't want to do the tarot poll while we're in ads. But I'm going to switch over to just chatting for the tarot poll. I don't think I'm on that side of the clock app. Oh my god, you should. I feel like if you're on Spoon Talk, you would love Pinworms, girl. You would love Pinworms. I don't remember what her name is. Their name is? I think they use she, they. If I remember right. Emily Ann, yes. Fucking love them. Yeah, I think it was she, they. I just realized that I have major bedhead right now. Okay, so, Cowboy. Okay. This is the new deck. Look at her! Ah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, the gist. It's so pretty. The gist of things is that if you subscribe, I will do a single card tarot poll. We're also going to start doing a poll at the beginning of streams. Totally forgot today, so I apologize. I'm still learning how to read tarot, so I will be using the guidebook. I do not claim to have any psychic ability at all. This is just like fun little thing for us to do. I would love to like very, very deep dive and learn tarot, which is kind of why we're doing this. But that's what we're going to do. And then take what resonates, leave what doesn't, you know? But this deck is so cute. I want to read the little blurb in the book because it's so cute. So this is done. I have a few tarot decks. This is the one that I bought specifically for stream. So it's like specific to y'all and like your guys' energy. Oh, I love you. I hope you have good sleeps. Talk to you in the morning, possibly. Text me when you wake up, because I might be up because I have to go to the doctor. Or text me a time if you need me to wake you or anything. I think. So, this is made by a small artist, that I followed on Instagram, actually. And their thing is Solazo. Solazo. I might be saying it wrong. I do apologize if I am. And this was done in partnership with Chronicle Books. So as they were saying, find the seller that says the seller is Chronicle Books if you're going to order it from like not from Chronicle Books directly, because they've already seen people trying to resell it or make fakes of it. My understanding is I do have the correct one. But the whole thing is embark on a psychedelic journey of self-discovery with this dreamy one-of-a-kind tarot deck. Rainbow Tarot offers a refreshing and original take on the time-honored divination tool, where magical queer figures from the major and minor arcana burst with emotion and energy. Writer and third-generation clairvoyant Siri Jarrell Johnson, I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong, brings fresh insight to illustrator Solazo's colorful Pamela Coleman Smith-inspired artwork. Open your mind and let the vibrant deck guide you in channeling your inner power, connecting to the collective unconscious, and embracing every facet of your identity. It's so cute. The deck will be a little fruity. There's also a deck literally called the Queer Tarot that I also want to buy, but I'm hoping to at least have it by Pride. That would be really cool. And then that's like our themed deck for the month. But this is the little guidebook. It's stunning. Like, it's done so beautifully, where like the card is there and then like the description, and their descriptions are very like well written, and I think that that's cool. So, Cowboy, we can either, if you have a specific question in mind, like if you're like, will I get this raise? or something like that. You know, like a yes or no question. We can do that. Or if you want just a general vibe. That's the two that I was thinking. Bubblegum KK Nightcore remix? I'm sorry. What a song. So Cowboy, you let me know what you want. Also, it has like the shiny edges, and then this is the art on the back. Also, I do read reversals, by the way. So my deck has been like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So what do I need to be paying attention to right now? Ooh, that's a good question. I like that. I will also read jumper cards. This is how I shuffle. I do this thing. And so whatever card ends up jumping out is gonna be your card, Cowboy. That's how I've always read. Everybody has different things that they do, but that's the one that I've always felt connected to when shuffling. But that also means sometimes I take a while because no card jumps. Like it's like it's gonna take its sweet time until it's the card. So I do apologize if it takes a minute. I always get really self-conscious about that part, that it takes, like, it can take a second. Oh shit, you got it already. We already got our jump. It already jumped. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. That was fast. That was fast for me. If you remember, could you put the song on the server for stream? Absolutely. So you got 7 of Pentacles reversed. He came out upside down. Of course it's Pentacles. I will show you it right side up just because it's pretty, but it was this way. I know, bro. It's gonna be like, pay attention to your wallet, actually. I will say there's very, very few cards that I remember off the top of my head, which is why I'm such a guidebook girly, because that just, like, I love guidebooks because it allows me to enjoy tarot without memorization, because it's just, like, it's not accessible to me anymore. So, okay. So, I'm gonna read through this in my head. I'll always be a guidebook, really. And then I'm gonna explain it reversed, I think, is how I'm gonna go about this. Okay, so, because, like, I was reading a thing in here, which is why I'm, like, going back and forth on my noggin right now, of reading reversals. Like, there was, like, a specific little tidbit that they said. Okay. Some readers read with card reversals, meaning they believe that the cards have different meanings when they're dealt upside down rather than right side up. Others only reorient the cards before they read them so they're all upward facing. Reversals, you may consider them to represent the opposite of the same card dealt side up. A reversal may also be considered a nod to that card that precedes it in the deck and a continuation of its work, or as an intensifier, which means urgency. That's why I wanted to read this out loud, because I don't think how I'm feeling is that it's not reversed. Not reversed. Not opposite meaning. I feel like it's emphasis. is the vibe that I got. Because specifically, so, meaning of the card that connects to your question, because there's some where it's like having like kids and shit, and that's not you. Is that, so, the 7 of Pentacles is a card of responsibility and behind-the-scenes progress. It often refers to the work that's hidden from view, like labor involved in raising children, or the work of house cleaners, set builders, and those whose contributions support the fulfillment of people's visions. Which, Dr. Cowboy, you know? Anything you undertake under the influence of the 7 of Pentacles should be considered an investment in future success. Though the extent of that success cannot yet be known, you've planted the seeds, but you don't know how well they will grow. This investment could be financial, especially of the kind where you can't touch the money for a while, such as a CD or a trust. When the 7 of Pentacles refers to another person, they may be someone whom you're in a long-term partnership with. Blah, blah, blah. So, and then the overarching question that it asked at the top was, are you sowing so that you may reap? Have you cultivated patience despite the demands of the world? So, this to me was very, like, career. Like, that you need to be paying attention to what you're doing and keep doing what you're doing. Especially, like, I feel like, to me, this was, like, a cute little nod of like, you're still doing the right thing. Because I know this is me also. Okay, this reading might be deeper to me just because I also followed, like, I saw your TikTok the other day of that, like, you had to pivot career paths because of your chronic illness and everything. And I did very much connect to that TikTok. But also, I feel like all those pieces are coming together for this. Because I feel like despite all of that, you're doing the right thing. And this is putting emphasis on that. That's the vibe that I got. I don't know if that was a good reading at all. But that's the little, like, bing, bing, bings, little thoughts. That's what I got from that. Because it came out reversed, but I don't think it was an opposite meaning. Oh my god, slay. You're like the first person I've given, like, a reading to besides Alex, not gonna lie. This is fun, okay? Okay. I was a little nervous. You were the perfect person to do the first one, too, I feel like. But yeah, that's what I got. That was my connection. This was very much like, oh my god, Dr. Cowboy, you know? So I hope they gave you a little confidence boost, because this felt very positive to me. This felt like you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, you are putting effort into the right things, you are setting yourself up for success, etc. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, you're so good. They're like a really... What are the cards made of? They're like a really nice cardstock. Like, they're pretty thick. And then I will say, I sat for like an hour just shuffling them because they have the sprayed edges, so they do kind of want to, because they're brand new, they do kind of want to stick to each other, just a little bit. But yeah, they are like a thick cardstock. But I will say, if you have smaller hands, this deck is pretty comfortable for me to hold. I don't think I can comfortably hold any bigger, but like to shuffle sideways, I can still reach, because I like shuffling sideways. But I won't, and I honestly am not very capable of like fan folding it. I can't do it. Oh my god, you're good. You are so good. I appreciate the little thing, the little content warning. But these cards are so pretty. Like, this one even has like little like hand tattoos and stuff. Like, I love this freaking deck. And like the representation too, like different like skin tones are in here, which is really fun. Dude, it's so pretty. And then like oh my god, like tattoo, hello, can I have? Like, this stuff, it's so pretty. It's such a good deck. Plus, I love that I'm supporting like a small artist too. Like, that's sick. This card reminds me of like Night in the Woods. If you guys were like, remember when Lisa was playing that game, this is like Night in the Woods to me. But I love, like, it's such a colorful deck too. I have seen different TikToks of people like flipping through. I could also do a TikTok flipping through. Maybe when I do my video, I need to do a TikTok video explaining the whole, like, that I'm doing tarot pulls on stream now. Maybe I'll do like a flip through one too. I wanna show more love towards this deck because it's so pretty. It is a stunner. Oh, yeah. I got you. I might have to find him, but I got you. Or like, even like the Hanged Man is fucking stunning. That's beautiful. What did you say? Ace of Swords. We'll get there. We'll find it. We'll find it. Ace of Wands. Well, I can also see. I have seen a Steven Universe tarot deck. Ace of Swords. You said Ace of Swords. I found it. I'm not gonna lie, I had to keep looking up. After I would read another word, I'm like, wait, what am I looking for? It's been one of those days. Okay, this is beautiful. This is fucking stunning, dude. Also, the sword is a little face. Do you want to take like a little screeny shot? I can hold it up long enough for you to take a screenshot. Just let me know. Or take a picture of the screen. Because you're on a computer. Let me know. Did you get it? You got it? Slay! This one's freaking cute. I love the tattoo on the hands. It's stunning. It's stunning. But like, oh my god, I love this. And then they have like a little they have a little handwritten note in the front of the book, which I think is adorable. And it's from the artist that drew the pictures for the cards. And they said, "Hello, I'm so glad you found this deck. I'm so glad this deck has found a new home, and I really hope you like it. This is my most special project, and it took years to make, 2016 to 2022. That's insane. It is inspired by love and queerness and so many emotions. Please enjoy." And I think that's so cute. I'm so emotionally attached to this. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna ramble about this deck forever, I feel like. And like the box is super cute as well. Like it holds everything really nicely. I will say reading reviews, there were a couple people that were like, I displayed the boxes, me. And like Amazon did the box, but like that's not their fault. So, but I love it. I also love this is opened. So when you need to pull stuff out, you can just, I love that. Because then you're not risking denting the cards or anything, because I have that issue with some of my other decks. So I love her. Oh my god, that was so fun. I'm so excited to do more of those. That was lovely. Dude, it's my favorite. That's so good. Okay, we're gonna hop back to Animal Crossing. I'm gonna play, oh, we're in the dark. We sleeping. I'm gonna play out this day, and then I'm gonna go to sleep, because it's 9:43. And then I'm gonna go sleep. Okay. We're getting comfy. I'm leaning back in my chair. Okay, I'm gonna lurk for a minute while I clean up. You're so good. I hope you had a pleasant nap. I napped so hard that I woke up with the dark out again. That's always the best ones. Well, I suppose it was more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I'm sleepy now. I'm a little bit worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to our new little paradise. I keep adding words that I'm reading that aren't there. I apologize. I will say, with Animal Crossing, I don't consistently read what they're saying, and I apologize if that's, like, a playthrough that you want. It won't... I don't play like that, because, like, I am dyslexic, so if you've noticed I keep adding in words and, like, jumping around words or reordering the sentences of things, that's why. I don't read in order. I kind of, like, zigzag around when I'm trying to read something, which is why I read slow as well. So, just a little disclaimer on that, which I'm trying to get less self-conscious about it as well, which is also why, like, I think a tarot thing is a really good thing, because I'm reading and then comprehending and explaining, and that's a skill that I need to keep using. But yeah. So just so you know, I'm dyslexic. First I'll need one of these. I will need a shell phone. It's your very own Nook phone. I had these made especially for island residents. So I want to make sure it's working right. Could you try turning it on? Yeah. Our little Nook phone. Oh, what time is it? 9:45. I need to take my medicine. Everybody take your night meds. Take your night medicine before you go sleep. I'm gonna take mine right now. Also, I can't swallow multiple pills at a time, so ignore me. Or I can swallow a couple at a time, but not all of them. Alright, meds down the hatch. It has good reception. Put it away. I have used a smartphone. Very good, then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, these Nook phones are rather easier to operate than ordinary phones. We simply removed most of the features. There's also a very useful app that contains advice for living here. Normally this would not be free of charge, but as you're getting started, consider it a bonus. Island Life 101. Sure. This wasn't originally a part of the game until later. Oh god. When they went doo-doo, like the little phone lit up, it vibrated my controller and it scared me. It buzzed against my ring. Sorry, what's your not doing things? Oh my god, I was gonna Ian left. I was gonna tell the story about me getting hit on at Walmart. I wanted Ian to hear. I forgot. Here's the med check. Oh my god, you're so good. My alarm didn't go off for it, so. It's your itemized bill! This includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and of course, your Nook phone. What fucking labor, Nook? I did everything! Bringing you to a grand total of the modest sum of 49,800 bells. This game even has inflation. It used to be 19k, dude. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Wait, you don't have any money? No. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Of course. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. My computer keeps trying to load things, and then it makes the window outline white, and it makes me so nervous. Anyway, I hate that all three options are to ask what Nook Miles are when I know. You let me avoid asking what bells are, but not miles, and it drives me crazy. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Sapphire. I dare say the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook Miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fees and much more. So the bottom line is, you need 49,800 bells to pay your move-in fees, but with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you pay the miles. Sisters agreement? No, for real. But there are more details available within your Nook phone, just like the Nook Miles app, and you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters, but let me know. Nope. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident on Sapphire, a client of Nook Inc. A client? I work for you, ho. I should know anything. You hired me. What do I get paid? Now I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! Let's go. From now on, island time will match the flow of time in the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see the autosave indicator in the top right of the screen corner. You can also save and quit the game after pressing minus. Okay. Oh god, my controller's vibrating. There's so much happening right now. Paradise planning photo. We do have Happy Home Designer as well. Congratulations on your big move. We hoped you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate the fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that's sure come in handy. Maybe this is when that question comes in? Or they also gave me a Switch. No matter what. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. A simple DIY workbench. They didn't give me anything that I thought. I wonder how I can memorize it. Oh, you can't learn it yet. And we have a paradise photo. Well, let's put that in our tent. You put a little picture in our tent. It's really cute. I don't know where to put it. I'm gonna put it in the corner. Boop. Nope, that's it. That's our little picture. Alright, besties. Dude, I'm getting sleepy. We did make it to an hour and a half though. That's the slay. I'm sorry that it took me so long to like get into the game. I mean, like, we were in it the whole time, but like I kept yapping. I missed yapping time with y'all. I miss just streaming fun things. I'm not gonna lie. The small business streams I thought were gonna help me bodily double. Yep. Instead it burnt me out so hard. But so here's the thing. Business streams being body doubled helped me a lot when things are going well and I just need somebody to be in the room. You know what I mean? Like, where everything's working how it needs to, but I need that extra little push of motivation to hang out with somebody, right? That's what those help me with. However, when everything wasn't working and we were running into problem after problem, like, technically streaming was keeping me from an autistic meltdown, which kind of slayed, and, like, Lisa was also very helpful in me not totally shutting down, which is cool. Because she just kept trying to be very objective about solutions and also reminded me to eat because I got hangry on top of it. Which it happens. Which I appreciate. Look at my little passport. This is so cute. Ta-da! But yeah. So I got burnt out with that pretty quickly here. And I think I need stream to be separate from work. She is. I love Lisa so much. Honestly, honest to God, like, everybody that is a mod in my channel, like, those are my babies. I love them with my entire heart, and nothing bad can ever happen to them or I will cry, you know? Like, I love my friends. I love that I have friends again. Because also the other thing is, like, I like lore things, right? I'm from Illinois. I'm from a small town in Illinois. I'm autistic. I had a lot of trouble making friends. And I was never in a friend group for very long or anything, really. It always would start as a friend group that, like, I was, like, adopted into, usually because I was autistic, where they had me join the friend group to make fun of me and I didn't know that, and stuff like that. And that was, like, all of middle school and high school for me. Besides, like, yeah, I had a couple token friends that I still talk to or keep up with, but, like, not really. And then marrying Alex, like, him being military, I moved. So now I'm in North Carolina, and we have our also couple very close friends that, like, are gonna be friends for life, even if they get stationed in other places, which they are getting stationed in other places right now, by the end of the year, which is really sad. But so, like, I haven't had friends that just, like, are my ride or die, I stay with no matter what, that I can tell everything to in a very long time. So, like, getting sappy. But, like, the council has brought that back into my life and that community aspect into my life, and, like, I don't know how to express how grateful I am for that. Like, obviously, yes, like, you know, like, Nathan and all of you guys, like, hanging out on my streams means a lot to me, and, like, that makes my heart very full and very happy. But also just the friendships that have come out of this community as well. Like, dude. Life-changing. Like, even, like, my therapist has noticed too. Like, she was like, girl, you needed this. you needed to connect with these people. You needed to make these friends. And, like, it's cool too because it's made friendships be accessible again with me being chronically ill now. Because, like, I had trouble making friends before I was chronically ill. Now that I'm chronically ill and, like, in a way self-isolated a lot of the time because I can't go out all the time, like, I know that, like, these people are always in my corner and they're just, you know, a text away. And it's really cool. And we're all rooting for each other and supporting each other, and, like, I'll have each other's, like, best interests in mind and everything. And I'm really mushy about it, okay? But I love y'all. I love my mods. They're my babies. I'm gonna cry. Anyway, sappy hours. Any hooser. If you need advice on how to spend time on the island or anything else, or basic island materials, you talk to Tim. He can help you procure. I love you too. Don't make me cry more. I got so mushy so fast. Okay. I feel like I cry about y'all once a week on stream. Why? I mean, I know why, but, like, why? Anyway. Any hooser. I'm just really grateful right now. I don't know what Tom's saying. I didn't even know that Tom was the one talking. I thought it was Timmy. And I knew because we all was standing there for you. Oh my god, Nathan. You're such a sweetheart. Also, Lisa was telling me that you've watched her streams for a very long time. And I don't know why I just assumed that you were, like had joined the community around when I did. But, like, you've been in for a while, and I think that's super cool. Like, I appreciate you, like, hopping over to the other streamers as well within Lisa's little group. It's very sweet of you. We appreciate you, dude. That's really advisable from our business perspective. What are you talking about? One more important thing. I'm offering a free DUI. DUI? I'm offering a free DUI workshop. I can teach you how to do that. I don't have one, by the way. I don't drink, but that was a joke. Don't take it seriously. What are all these things? Tell me things. Give me the box. Give me the things in the box. I don't know how long I've been following. You've been, so my understanding is you've been in the community longer than I have. I haven't been, like, however long I've been subscribed to Lisa is how long I've been in the council. Which I think is like, I think we're at like 7 months now. Or like 8. Why are we yelling? Are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me? I'm dangling my sleeve in front of her face like this. What's up? What are you yelling? Oh, don't get me. Hey. Well, you stuck yourself in my pocket. That's not my fault. That is not my fault. What are you mad about? You have food? She's like, come to bed. God. Okay. The box get full. We'll get rid of the oldest items first. Okay. A cardboard box! No thanks, it can stay in there. And then, tell me what this does. I love how, like, we're intense, but full ATM made it here. I should give you a brief introduction to that terminal as well. That is our Nook stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. This is not the case for me. I have recently submitted Lisa. Fair. At the moment, you can use 2 services, Becky. The first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items. It's hard to find the items. Second terminal is ABD. It's the ABD. Okay. Wonderful services, quite beneficial and feed. Yes, yes. Okay. CC. Wait, I have a dumb question. If you play this game in another language, does Nook say CC instead of yes, yes if you play it in Spanish? Because that would make me really happy. I don't have any money, but we can look anyway. A girl can yearn. I can yearn to order. Okay, but like, I have a genuine question. Who has bought this and where did they put it in their house? I want to know. Like, Ringcon style. That's what I need to look up. KK Carousing for a bruising. Okay. I do love the cloud rug. Cool globe. I do like the globe. I went to say the lobe. This was my birthday party decor, by the way. I didn't buy it. Probably, but by there. Yeah. You right. Okay, we don't need to go to the ABD. I don't know any money. Okay, bestie, I want to take your workshop. Teach me how to do shit. About that workshop. Wait, what is the what should I do? Are you gonna tell me that you guys need stuff? I've got the thing. We have, oh. Oh, okay. I don't think it tells me about the store right away. So, one day this week I would like to try to play Supermarket Simulator, by the way, because I miss it. But with my computer struggling, I'm not sure if it's going to handle that because that's CPU heavy. Me playing Switch, where, like, it's just recording the, not the graphics card. The capture card thingy-majiggy? What the fuck is it called? The thing, I have my Switch plugged into a little dongle-y thing that then is plugged into my computer. It's just capturing that. So, that doesn't kill my CPU because the Switch is running the game, not my computer. So, I'm gonna try. If it doesn't let me, we're probably just gonna play Animal Crossing consistently this week to get the island, like, going and established. And if there's anything, like, super grindy, if I have the spoons, I might just play offline a little bit just to get us past this part, but That's if I'm feeling it. But honestly, sometimes this part's kind of fun. It's very very nostalgic. So to the positives that came out of like quarantine. Alright, useful. I'd love to. I have to be free right this very moment. Sounds good. Sounds lovely. Welcome to my DIY workshop. I love how it like flashes and we didn't move. I suppose the workshop is overselling it a bit. When you see how simple it is to DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials and follow a recipe and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials you'll find anywhere else. Yes. For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. Now then, come see me once you've collected the materials. Yeah. Let's go. Let's rock and roll, Jade. I hope you guys can hear her yelling. Oh. Really? Am I gonna get sticks out of that or no? I was really risking it with the bees, wasn't I? I forgot that it's the new day. It's I can get bead. What did I just get? I got a cat tower! What? Hold on. We gotta put this baby in right now. Jade, you got a thing. It's for you. I can see the water in her eyes. She's so tired. She's like, Mom, I want to go to bed. Why are you up? She's like, this is when we lay in bed and rot. Oh my god. Jade, we got you a cat tree. Look it. And it's a little mouse. You have this in real life too. You have 2 of them in real life. Oh, her little sleepy eyes. Wait, I want to try. Hold on. Sometimes she'll move when she's doing cute things when I try to take a picture, but like. You sleepy? I'm trying to get her to the sleepy eyes. It doesn't dingle dingle too. It really does. You had to permit dingle. Okay, so this is so cute. Her little sleepy face. What was dingle? I don't know. Hold on, is my screen too bright? It is. Hold on. Hold on. I always forget low brightness. Her little sleepy face. Can you see? Should I go just chatting screen or is this good? She's just sitting, staring at me with her little sleepy eyes. And don't airplane ear, you're being so cute, I want to see you. Oh, she's gonna bite me, hold on. I made her mad. I made it mad. She's just staring at me like this. This is, when I'm talking to her during stream, she's just sitting here staring at me like this, by the way. I need to put a bed right here. I don't know, I won't say that again, gosh. You are absolutely allowed to say dingle. What's really funny is I think I've told y'all this before, but like the soldiers that like Alex works with, right? Because he's in the military. They all usually have nicknames for each other. Alex's is Peanut because our last name's Pena, right? And so there's a guy named Sergeant Engel, which I think he's fine with me saying. He's a streamer too. He plays Val and stuff. He's a little toxic though. But anyway, he's not my cup of tea when it comes to watching a gamer. But anyway, he's a typical dude. We called him Dingle. Not Angle. We called him Dingle. To the point where Alex, like, told me, like, he's like, yeah, I'm driving Sergeant Dingle to work or whatever. And I'm like, okay. Like, I had never heard the guy's actual last name. Where I very well could have just called him that. Full confidence. Because I've heard some interesting last names so far with his career. And, like, wasn't ready for Dingle. So, that being a filtered term is funny to me because of that as well. Shady Shakedown. He's an interesting dude. He's what got Alex to play Valorant because me playing it wasn't enough. Oh, we were supposed to bring him sticks. I was like, what are we gonna do right now? I'm just gonna run around. I'm sorry that I'm like so incredibly brain fogged playing this right now. I hope that that's okay with y'all. This has been me all day. I would, in Walmart, the word dingle. So, like, in Walmart, I would read my shopping list out loud to Alex. I had Alex in my earbud. You're so sweet. And I would be like, okay, babe, remind me I need to get caramel syrup for my ice cream and kettle chips. And he'd be like, okay. And I said it out loud. Would go down the aisle for one of those things. And then I'm like, babe, why am I in the chip aisle? He's like, you needed kettle chips. And I was like, okay. And like, thank God he was able to be on the phone with me in the store today, because I took an hour and a half to do a very small grocery trip because I just could not focus. And dude, like, I was like that the whole time. It's insane. Oh, but I did buy a cute bag today. I'm really excited. You want to see? I got a new bag. And then I got the third, technically the fourth book, if we're counting the novella as a book, of the Powerless series. I got the new book. I was waiting to, I decided instead of ordering it, I was waiting until I saw it. That was me trying to do homework. Aw. I can show you my new bag. You want to see? Oh, she's loafed. I might get bit when I get off my chair. Just so you know. She's angry loafing. She's gonna yell when I get up. I'm gonna grab my bag. I want you guys to see. It's super cute. It's super cute. Oh god. I'm crackle popping. What's up? You have everything you need, Mama. You do. Oh yeah, she was just hungry, but she had food. She literally ate before I sat down for stream too. So I got a new bag. I'll just throw on Just Chanting right now, actually, for a second. It's like mesh. Because she's spicy, she is. She's a jalapeno sourdough loaf, I feel like. It's mesh, so it's see-through. It's $16 at Walmart. It's like a Reebok little number. I got it because we keep going to events that you have to have clear bags for, and I think they'll allow this. You can see right through it. It looks like dark right now because I'm like on stream, but like you can see my hand through. You know what I mean? I got it because we keep going to things that need a clear bag, and my clear bag that I have right now is too small to put water in. This one will fit one. And it has 2 pockets, which is really nice. And then also, the other reason I got a crossbody bag is I saw a thing you can 3D print. I mean, you can also, I think you can just buy them too on like Etsy and stuff. That is a clip that you can put onto your cane and then put it onto here. And then when it's going across your body like this, you can clip your cane right here. So you can go hands-free when you're not using it for a second, which is going to be so nice, like when I need to get like my card out of my wallet. It has the wrist strap, but like I've put the wrist strap on my wrist and then was like still moving my hands, and then the cane's kind of like knocking around, and that's kind of overwhelming. Aww. Well, so they had ones like this, and then they had ones that aren't see-through. I will say any bags that are made with mesh like this can fall apart sooner just because it's like a porous, holy material. It can shred. But they also had ones that were solid for the same price. So if you don't need a clear bag, we just keep going to like random, like for us, the county fair, you have to have a clear bag. I do have a place to put my battle cane. I'm also going to be redoing my battle cane. So I have an idea where we're going to hop back into Animal Crossing while I'm talking this time. I have an idea where, because I do keep, I'm going to be super fucking for real. I do keep knocking spikes off it when I hit it on things. I keep dropping my cane. Lilith is getting a makeover. Lilith is getting an upgrade in her armor. I keep dropping it, and if I drop it, I knock like 2 or 3 off every time. So, I didn't think I would drop it as often as I do, which is okay. So, I have leather, like faux leather, that I bought to make covers on the toes of my Impala roller skates. I don't roller skate right now. So, for real. I want to be able to roller skate again someday. It's going to take a long time. Any hooser. So that's a project I don't need to do. But I bought enough leather where it is the height of my cane. So I'm going to use the leather snaps that I bought to make those toe covers And I'm gonna make it like so it can, I'm just gonna use this as an example. Oop. So let's pretend this is my cane, right? I'm gonna take the material and so it can like wrap around, you know, but have a spot that it overlaps for the snaps. So I can take it on and off the cane and it doesn't have to be stretchy or anything as I'm doing the snaps. And then in between the snaps, I'll put spikes, and then I'll put spikes all the way around. So it's gonna look the same. It's black leather too. It's gonna look the exact same, but then I'm actually studding leather properly. Those spikes have screws that go on the back of them, and I can reuse the spikes that are on it. I just peel the glue off. You're able to, which is probably why they're popping off. And I'm gonna do that instead. Because I feel like then that's more sturdy, and then if I go somewhere where they're like, hey, you can have a spiky cane that can be seen as a weapon, then I'm not without a mobility aid, I just pop the cover off. Like, okay, it's just a cover. You know what I mean? And then if it falls, I'm not popping them anymore because they're screwed onto the leather. That's my vision right now. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to sit and do that, but that's the thought. Hell yeah. I feel like I'm onto something. Because also, I've had a couple people on my TikTok about these canes, like about me doing the cane, being like, can you, like, are you willing to sell these? Like, are you willing to make studded canes and sell them? Which, no, because I don't know how to reliably do it where they're not going to fall apart. But you know what I can make? Covers. Just buy leather the right size for a person's cane, give me the measurements, and then I can make a cover. And then if you need to adjust your cane to a different height, you can adjust your cane to a different height and then put the cover back on. And then there might be a little bit of gap, but like you can still have the cover. I feel like that would work. The only thing is my concern is it would need to be slightly loose just so that it's not pushing the buttons on adjustable canes. I gotta figure out the logistics of that. Or maybe I poke holes in it where those land or something. But no way. I feel like it'd be really cool. But they will be faux leather, being totally for real. I'm not going to do genuine leather. Nope. Vegan leather. But that's my thought. They also might not have to be leather, but I feel like something like faux leather, especially like a thin leather, will hold up structurally better than like a stretchy fabric or anything like that. So that's why I'm saying faux leather. But because I've seen cane covers that are stretch fabric. Way more durable. I think so too. I love how I said I'll play the game while I'm talking, and then I walked into here and then set the controller down. Let me go here. Is that what he wanted me to do? Yeah. We can go fishing, baby. Let's go. Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple, and provided you have the correct recipes. And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Oh, there's just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. I'll just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? Here you go. I got you. Nathan, you're so sweet. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use at any time. Slay, and the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. Yeah, don't take it. Those are my sticks. I brought those sticks. May or may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I'm no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips. Okay. I'm quite interested about the local fauna. Okay, I want to learn this. Oh, Jay's chasing a moth again. She's on the prowl. She's standing on the top of her cat tree like this, like a little squirrel trying to get it by the window. She's squirreling. Nope, that's not what I wanted. This one. Oh, is there just new ones, or did I get points? Oh, you ho. I thought I got points. Or Nook miles. Close. We can make a net! We can make a net! Let's go. We need to make a net. We need to hit Renee in the head. I remember when I make the net. Make the net. I remember one of my one outfits was so... Again, every time I transform into that outfit, I say, give me your bells. That's fucking amazing. Oh, well, we determined this tree does not have bees. Let me shake this tree again. Bonk that big bitch. Give me sticks. Give me sticks. I don't feel like running around for sticks. I think I exhausted that tree of sticks. I don't know if there's a limit on how many you can get out of a tree. I think that one had oranges. I was about to full confidence say pumpkins. Give me sticks. Give me sticks. Give me sticks. Yeah. Okay. Let's go use his bench. I don't feel like making the new bench yet. And then we're gonna go bonk that bitch, and then I think I'm gonna go steep. And very steepy. I really hope that I sleep good. So, this is really sad to me. But, so, obviously I miss Alex. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely miss Alex. It sucks that he's on a work trip right now. The singular perk of when he is not home is that after the cuddle stage of like, yeah, I miss cuddles. I'm gonna miss the us watching Markiplier and cuddling. But then after that, when he's asleep and he's snoring and he's throwing punches in his sleep and he's rolling around and whatever, that part I could do without. I'm excited to have a week to catch up on sleep. That he's not restless sleeping and that I'm not sandwiched between my cat and him. That is the only benefit when he's not home. We just need a king-size bed. We just don't have enough room on the queen. Because we both would preferably starfish sleep. So, like, when we get our house, we just need a bigger bed. And let's craft, bitch. Let's make this net. We done. He's so happy. Okay, but also, why is there, like, this giant spool of, like, cord for this? But, like, it doesn't... This is so unnecessary. It's so big for what? St. Mars and I have queen, but I want two queens stuck together at this point. No, for real. Me and Alex are gonna be, when we get our house, we are gonna have separate rooms and then a joint room. So they'll be both of our hobby rooms. However, I do plan to put some sort of a bed or like a day bed in mine so that when I'm having rough nights, I can sleep separate. Or like I've slept on the couch before. I don't mind. See, that's the thing is like he especially because he snores and he has trouble breathing at night, which like that we just haven't been able to get him to see somebody for that. He needs to sleep in a certain position. I don't. I just need to sleep on my left side because I have a deviated septum. So if I sleep on this side, I can't breathe, but this side I can. It's whatever. So, I'm too scared to get the surgery for it. I know I have a deviated septum, but I'm not doing anything about it. I also will use breathe right strips when I'm like sick and stuff, but the problem with those is that they're adhesive and I'm allergic to that. So I can only use them for like a night at a time. But any hooser. Point being, I'm actually comfortable on the couch and I will self-elect to go to the couch and also nap on the couch. Dang it, I can't hit her with a net. She's in her house. Dude, Mars was telling me they think they have sleep apnea. Oh. Or they think that you have sleep apnea. Oh. Okay, well, we're hitting her tent with our net because she's in there. We're not even really hitting it, though. What? Let's... Oh, God, I want to fish, but I can't. My monitor is, like, too dark. I can't even see the water because it's nighttime. Oh, I can go in, but I can't go in with my net in my hand. So I won't be able to hit her in her house. That feels wrong. You know, if she's walking around my turf, I can bonk her in the head. Me breaking and entering and then hitting her in the head feels a little too far. That's where I draw the line. That's armed robbery at that point. Be gay, do crimes. You're right. You know, that's what Dom would want us to do. Was I headed Dom? Oh my God, I full confidence was like, why are you sleeping on a caterpillar? He's just staring at me like, okay, you're in my sleeping bag now. He's so cute. Yo, Becky, I'm really digging the spot you found for me. Thanks. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies. Indeed-a-roo. Oh, right. I've got something here for you, Indeedaroo. Thanks again for finding a place for my place. He's wearing really bloomers. He does. That mesh cap is perfect for Sapphire. You can try it on by pressing. Okay. Just wear it if you want to put it on. Later if you need to work out, Indeedaroo. What? Oh, okay, that's cute. I was like, what the fuck is a mesh cap? I'm full confidence picturing like a swimming cap, you know? Like I was like, what is this for? I do not, but not the other. We do not love Renee. Let's go see if she'll give me anything though. I do have to build somewhat of a relationship with her for her to want to move, so. That's like a trigger hat. Right. Oh, she's a pink caterpillar. Letting you pick out my tent plot was totally the right call. Thanks a million, Becky. You rock. Really feels like things are starting off on the right foot here. I don't know why I'm deciding this is her voice now. This spot's giving off super cool, good vibes. I don't know what the fuck she said. It's rad that we're looking out for each other. Let's keep doing that. No. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about how to thank you, and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. Oh, thanks. I do appreciate that, actually. Alright, so the first thing I thought of when I was here is now that's a lot of weeds. That's kind of where I got the idea. The DIY project that uses the weeds. Think about it, weeds are the most abundant natural resource we have. May as well use them. It takes weed. I also hope everybody had a lovely and safe 420 yesterday. I cannot partake, but I do support. I do support the 420 babes. Whatever the kids say. Oh my god, so I'll probably just tell the story multiple times this week because I find it funny, so I do apologize if you hear it multiple times. I got hit on in Walmart today. I did yell about it in the council Discord, but I want to show you guys the riz that this kid thought he had. Also, Spooter confirmed that this was a child. This was a whole, like, I swear to God, they were no older than 17. They were a child. And they were hitting on me in Walmart. So, to paint the scene for you, there was 2 employees walking behind me, and then they called on the intercom, everybody needs to come up. It was a whole ass child. Everybody needs to come up to the service desk or whatever for something, right? So they both go like, oh shit, we gotta get over there. So they start to walk past me. This is when I personally was like, they were a child. They were 17. I'm 22. Ew. Anyway, so they were, starting to walk past me while I was turning to go down the shoe aisle. At our Walmarts out here, they put all the little benches in the shoe aisle. A child, no. Yes. A white man, no. That also makes me think of that. So they don't have the shoe benches down each shoe aisle at our Walmarts. Here, they have them all pushed together in one big area. I don't know why, because back home, it's not like that. It's separated where you can be by yourself. But anyway, so I walk over down there because I'm starting to flare. My pasta was making me overheat, whatever. So I park the cart on the side of it so I'm not in the way. And so if anybody needs to try on shoes, they still have the other 3 benches. I'm not in their way. And I sat down on one of the 4. And then the kid, like, beelines for me and walks up to me and he was like, hey, like, he's got some swagger, you know? And he was like, hey, what's your name? Puts his hand out for me to shake it. I was like, okay. I like, Becky. And he was like, oh, my name is whatever. I didn't even catch what his name was. And he was like, I just wanted to tell you that, like, I thought you just looked really beautiful. And so, like, I just needed to come tell you that. I gotta go back to work, but, like, do you think I could leave you with my number or something? Like, and that was his body language, dude. Like, it was so, I was, like, sitting there just, like, struggling so hard not to fucking lose it, because, like, this is a whole child. And I was like, oh, thank you. I am married, though. And he was like, oh, okay, well, have a nice day. And then you can tell that, like, he was, like, all that confidence he built up to come talk to me, fucking gone. Which, like, I felt bad. Like, I genuinely, not that I would have said, yes, he was a child, but, like, I did feel bad that, like, he built up the courage to, like, go talk to a girl, and, like, yeah, like, I respected him for trying, but it was, like, and so, mind you, I'm sitting like this, like, purposely, like, holding it while he was talking because I was drinking water because it didn't feel good. Like this, like, honey, look down. A teenager outside of a Trader Joe's with my mom? No way. With your mom, too? That takes guts. So, now I've been hit on 3 times since living in Fayetteville. I was hit on by a homeless man that was hanging out behind Dollar Tree. So the one shopping mall that I was at was like a Walmart, T-Mobile, and then like stores, Dollar Tree at the end. So we were in T-Mobile to get Alex's phone fixed, I think. And then I was like, I'm fucking bored. We've been here forever. I'm gonna walk down to Dollar Tree. And mind you, I had just gotten my hair done. Michaela had just done my hair at Paul Mitchell, and so I had like fresh blue and purple hair. So it was like bright. I was feeling myself. I was wearing a black dress. Like I looked cool because I had just gotten it done. I don't know if I had gotten it done that day or like that week, but like, you know. And so I walked down to Dollar Tree, and when I was walking in, he pops out from the side of the building and was just like, "Hey, mama." And then I went into Dollar Tree, and I was like on the phone with my mom too, like her in my earbud. And then so I shopped at Dollar Tree, whatever, got like just a couple things, and walked back to T-Mobile where Alex was. And he was like, "Hey, mama, let me get your number, mama." Like, and I was just like, not looking at him. I just kept walking, and he was like, "Hey, like, you're beautiful. Like, let me just get your number." Mind you, this man was absolutely like late 40s, early 50s. Had to have been. So, and definitely not sober. So it was it freaked me out. And then I just like walked faster, like I need to get to T-Mobile. So I ended up, he was following me from the sidewalk. So I ended up going across the parking lot, skipping the sidewalk while he was walking the sidewalk. And then he decided to go between 2 cars. Like he pursued me. Like he kept following to try to get my attention. And I was just like, "Mom, like there's a guy following me, just hold on." And then I went into T-Mobile. So that was the first time. Second time, it was so scary. Like that was my first interaction with something like that with us moving here. This was before Alex went to Korea. He asked me if I was single and I lied and I said no. And then like half an hour later, my mom was like, "So you aren't single?" I was like, "Mom." That's so funny. So then the second time was while Alex was still in Korea. It was my first trip going to Walmart after being cleared to drive. This guy was probably like his like mid-30s. And like I had my mom in my earbud. My mom just keeps being on the phone when this shit happens, I swear to God. And then I was shopping, looking at like the plates and stuff, like the seasonal plates in the front of Walmart. And he was like, "Hey, my name's blah blah blah, like what's your name? Like are you from here? Like did you go to this school or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm not from here, I'm from Illinois, like my name's Becky, whatever." He was like, "Oh, okay. He was like, I feel like I recognize you." And I was like, "No, like I'm not from here." And he was like, "Well, you're really beautiful." And I was like, "Oh, well, thank you." And he was like, "Do you think maybe I could give you my number?" And I was like, "Oh, I really appreciate it, but I am married." Like, I try to word it like that, not like the sorry I'm married. I don't know, because I'm not sorry that I'm married, but I am married. And, like, I don't know. I try to say it nicely because, you know, like, people like that can flip out. Or people can flip out. And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." Like, he was genuinely, like, felt bad. I was like, "No, you're okay. You're very nice. Like, I hope you find the right person. You were very kind." And he was like, "Okay, well, thank you." And, like, he was really sweet. But, like, I haven't been hit on by anybody in my actual age group, and it's freaking dry. Like, it's so weird. And 2 out of the 3 times it was in Walmart. And then the first time was in the Walmart parking lot. Like, what is it with Walmart? And I've been at 2 different Walmarts, too. Because, that guy and the kid today, I was at the one Walmart, and then the homeless man was at the other Walmart. We have, like, 4 Walmarts here. But it's like, what the fuck is happening? This is crazy. I mean, like, I find it, the 2 people, the guy that I just talked about and the kid, I found that genuinely flattering. I mean, like, besides, like, yeah, that was a child. That's kind of weird. But just, like, they were very kind. Like, they introduced themselves. They did it very, like, you know, they were very kind, very understanding. When I turned them down, they were very kind. And they were like, "Oh, okay, I understand." Went on with their day. I don't mind that. And they weren't catcalling me. Like, they were very, like, the one guy tried to start conversation, you know? Like, that's fine. That doesn't bug me. It's crazy. It doesn't bug me. Homeless man, though? We don't need any more of that. This would be on T's weird dudes on anime. That's very hit on, and if I did get hit on, I feel like oblivious to the fact that I was getting hit on. Yeah. Same. I used to be. When I worked retail, I missed it consistently. It's the way that it happens and I'm approached here. It's very obvious I'm being hit on because they ask for my number. When I worked retail, they wouldn't ask for my number. They would just hit on me. They could be like, oh, when do you get off work situation instead. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. Oh, we gotta learn our leaf umbrella. I wanna go catch bugs. And then you can catch some bugs. Oh god, I was hitting the up arrow to get the net out when that's not an option for me yet. I also can't see very well. I don't know if we're gonna see any bugs. There's a fish! I don't ever went to another grocery store when I was with my mom and my younger sister. Not realize. Aww! I'm just like, I don't know if this is just like a part of me being autistic, but I'm very straightforward. So like, if I like you, I'm just gonna ask you out. When I was into Alex, I just asked him out. Like, I was like, hey, are you fucking kidding? I got a can. Of course. Anyway. After all that. And that was me catching the fish without sound, y'all. I can't hear anything. Yeah, when I was into Alex, I was just like, hey, you're single and I'm single. You want to date? And he was like, oh. Okay. Any person I dated in high school, I asked out. I don't know why, like, why I'm like that, but I'll just be like, hey, you're really cute, and we've been friends for a while. You want to date? And then they're like, oh. Usually they're like, sure. And then sometimes I think I've only been turned down by 2 people. Dead ass. I don't know what that says about me. I don't know if it's just because I'm straightforward. And I'm not saying this is like a confident thing. Because if anything, there's probably been a lot of people that said yes because they felt bad. But... but don't take... So you can take relationship advice from me once you're in the relationship. Don't take dating advice from me. Oh, fuck. I don't know why I clicked. Because... my advice is gonna be just ask. Just ask them out. Like, when people are like, oh my god, I think this girl is, like, so cute, and, like, I don't know what to do, but, like, I kind of want to date her. Okay, ask her out. I don't know. Like, my advice sucks. I'm dating this guy, and he's just, like, an absolute asshole. Fucking dump him. Or, like, oh my god. Or when they're, like, you know, like, I'm really upset about this thing, and, like, I really want to talk about it with them, but, like, I don't know, whatever. Like, but I don't know if they know that I feel this way, whatever. I'm like, well, did you talk to them? Well, no, but, like, I try to give them signs. Dude, just talk to them. Like, the mixed signals, that's not, why can't I fish? Why no fish? Like, the mixed signals aren't gonna work. Like, straightforward communication is the only way. To me, anyway. But that's also me being autistic. However, any non-autistic person I've given that advice to, it worked. Where when I was like, well, did you talk to them? No. Okay, just tell them. Just be like, hey, like, there was something that happened the other day that I really want to talk to you about, whatever. And it'll be fine. I'm gonna get advice from you. My advice is usually if you break up with them, same. My friend that I met through small business things that we don't... I say friend. We just, like, randomly stopped talking, but we still follow each other, but I don't really know why we stopped talking. Which also, this is non-specific, because there's a lot of friends that I've made through my small business, so anyway. They were having a lot of relationship problems with, like, they have a whole-ass husband. They have kids and a whole-ass husband, but he is a whole-ass child. And... like, my consistent thing with the things that she would tell me was just, like, So why are you married? Like, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't work. Like, he keeps quitting jobs and blah 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 blah. While you're home taking care of the kids, trying to figure things out, blah blah blah. But then he won't let you get a job because he doesn't want you around men, which also hate that shit. So dump his ass. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're married or not. File for a fucking divorce. I don't know. Like, I don't get that. But that's just, I don't know if that's just me as a person, but like, not to be like there's so many fish in the sea, but like, there's no point. Yes, I do understand. Finally, we caught a fish. Yes, I understand, like, being in a toxic relationship that started out fine, became toxic, you don't feel safe, you're scared to leave, those situations, because it was a manipulative situation. Those I understand why they happen and whatever. But if you are just like telling me all negative things about your partner and you haven't said a single positive thing ever, why are y'all together? Or like men being like the old ball and chain. No! Like, fuck that. Like, if she knew that you were talking about her like that, divorce your ass. Like, I just don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, when Alex was getting his hair done, the lady asked us, like, because we're both young, but like, you know, we've been married for July, will be 3 years. So, so she was like, oh my gosh, so you got married when you were 19? Like, she did the math on it, and I was like, yeah. She's like, well, how are you liking married life or whatever? I'm like, oh, like, I married my freaking best friend. So, like, this is great. This is exactly what I've, like, perfect for me. Like, I literally married my best friend. I get to live with my best friend, hang out with my best friend every day. I wouldn't have it any other way. And she loved my answer, which was really cute. And Alex was, like, all smiles and everything, because that's how he feels, too. But it's, like, that shouldn't be, like, a surprising answer for people to me. That should be how it is. Like, or like people that are like, oh yeah, like I feel like I could be myself around you. Like sometimes like I annoy my husband or whatever, like that kind of shit. Or like where they feel like they have to mask around their husband. No. Why would you do that to yourself? I married my husband because he's the one person I am completely unmasked around. Like, yes, I have a couple close friends as well that I am. But you know what I mean? No, exactly. Me and Alex are having a sleepover every day. Like, it's great. Would not have it any other way. But, like, I don't know. I don't know why I clicked. I don't know how you could be in a marriage that's not like that. I also completely respect people that don't get married either. Like, especially in, like, our world and a lot of the things happening with marriage right now. Like freaking losing my right to vote because my paperwork doesn't match my married last name and shit like that. That's insane. If you're not getting married because of things like that, I don't blame you. But like, you know, I don't want to be around anybody that much. That's so valid. I will say that like being married to somebody in the military, it does give you a healthy amount of space. It like, I used to be, and I mean, I still have my moments, especially, like, I'm disabled, so I do need help, but, like, I used to be a very codependent person in relationships. Like, where my entire emotional well-being relied on theirs, which is not healthy. You don't want to be in a relationship like that. And you don't want to be that person either. So, like, Alex's job and jobs like it kind of force you to become independent to some extent. No, that's fair. Yeah, I will also acknowledge that, like, my views on a lot of it, too, is different because I'm on the asexual spectrum, so a lot of mine is, like, I am a romantic, but I'm not very physical. Like, we have our moments, obviously, but, or not obviously, but, like, in our, you know, that's why I'm not fully ace. But also, misconception that a lot of people don't understand is that there are ace people that are still enjoy that. I don't know what Twitch is gonna get mad at me saying. Intimacy. It for a different reason than the stereotypical reason. They might not be a person that gets, like, physically interested or anything like that. But they enjoy it for the connection or something like that. Which that's kind of where I'm at, too. Shit, especially on Zoloft. And I think that that's cool. But that's a common misconception about being ace. That might have its own, like, micro label within the ace community, but I don't remember what it is. Because I know there's gray ace, but I don't remember what that means. But I know that's what my friend was. Or what a person that I went to school with's identity was. That I haven't talked to in a long time. We still follow each other on socials, though. We didn't have a falling out or anything, I just moved. But they'll post an outfit on, like, TikTok, or on Snapchat sometimes, and I'll be like, dude, you look fucking fire, and, like, that's it. Oh. See, I feel like I'm in, like, if I didn't identify as Demi, it would probably be gray ace instead. But I am a person. So this is why it's like, now that I'm married, I almost want to use a different label. Because it's shifted for me, but then if I were to ever be trying to get a relationship again, it would shift back. So, me being Demi is because I don't feel any, like, sexual attraction at all unless I know the person. Like, deeply. I have known Alex since middle school. I was not physically attracted to him in any way until we started dating. Oh, Nathan, I love that. I'm bi as well. So, but, like, now that, like, I'm married, like, I'm past that part. I did that part. You know what I mean? Fair. See, and because of my autism, I'm sex repulsed. There is very specific context I'm fine with it, where I feel the normal attraction that you are supposed to biologically feel. I'm using all those phrases loosely because I don't think that you have to feel anything. But it's very far apart. And, like, otherwise, you guys have heard me yap about it before. I think bodies are so gross. I think bodies are gross. I think our reproductive organs are gross. I think sweat is gross. I think any sounds are gross. So there is sex repulsion somewhere in my feelings towards things. But when I'm able to feel attracted towards someone, I can get past some of it. But then if I'm, like, overstimulated, then I can't. So it's just kind of, you know. It's because you're in a relationship where you're comfortable having sex doesn't mean you're not so lazy. You right. You're so right, cowboy. Bodies are so gross. Never words labels. That's fair. I've definitely, like, had people where I'm like, yeah, I'm on the A spectrum, whatever, and they're like, oh, like, what thing? And then I'm like, oh, I'm Demi or whatever, and then they're like, but you're married. Yeah. How do you think I got here, though? I had to give Nook all these fishes. What am I gonna do with the fishes that he doesn't need? Can I sell stuff yet? Damn, I really gotta go sleep. Yeah, and not every married couple has sex. You right. Wait, there's a moth. Give me the moth. Oh, Jade's asleep on her cat tree. Jade was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go sleep over here then, because you're not going to bed. I will. Oh, shit. That wasn't good. We'll try like this. Yoop. There we go. I think it's so funny when they're talking about, like, on the news, like, oh my god, the birth rates went down. Yeah. Because we're realizing that society makes us do things that we don't want to do. Also, a lot of us can't afford to have kids and don't want to bring kids into a world that's not safe. But besides, like, without those two reasonings, right? If we ignore those two reasonings, the other one is that we're not forcing ourselves to do societal norms anymore. Or a lot of us aren't. There's a lot that still are. But there's more and more people that are like, I'm gonna customize my relationship to exactly what I want it to be. because it's my relationship. And I love that. Like, out of me and Alex's friend group of, like, military couples and stuff, we're, like, one of the only couples without kids. And everybody is like, when are you gonna have kids? Like, are you guys planning to have kids? Blah, blah, blah. Which is like, you saw me walk into this event with a fucking cane. So, you know, and my husband tells you all the time that I have heart issues. But, you know, we'll just ignore those for a second. We'll pretend that those don't exist. But, like, no, not for a while. If we do it all, different situation. This is the fun one swimming back from baby wear. True. I can't give myself a life, let alone another. Exactly. What kind of choosing not have kids? Because there's too many dang people on this planet. There are. Too many of them. Retweet, Nathan. Retweet. I was like, kids are sticky. Me and Alex have declared that we emotionally thrive taking care of other people's kids. Like, our friend, their little baby, Lenny's, she's a sweetheart. She's such cute little babies. They do have her on social media and things, so it's fine that I'm saying her name. She is an absolute gem of a little baby. I love her so much. And, I think I want to weed. I think I want to weed our little area, and then I'll call it a night. I'm yearning to run and yap. These are gonna turn into, like, podcast streams. Anyway, we finally got to start hanging out with her now that Alex is back from Korea and I'm back and everything. And, like, we went to a mandatory fun thing, which is, they're called SFRG events. I forgot what it stands for, but it's to get the spouses together so that if our husbands deploy, we know each other, to build community so that we're not alone, which I think is really cool if they do that. Well, our homie came to the SFRG event, and we're like, where's Eleni's? And he's like, oh, she's at daycare. We're like, okay, we're down the road from her daycare. Let's go get her. And he was like, well, I don't have to get her until after this. Like, she can stay for another hour. And we were like, but we want to hang out with Eleni's, though. So we got in his car. Like, we were at the event already. Got in his car, left the event, went and got Eleni's, and then brought her back. And then, like, we took her on the swings, and, like, we gave her little snacks. And oh my god, I love her so much. She's such a cute little baby. It's a little check because you keep saying one more thing in the event. No, I thank you. I appreciate you. Because I keep getting hit with the sleepy for a second, and then I wake back up. It's weird. I'm either gonna sit and do this, or I'm gonna scroll on TikTok in bed. Is my thought. I'm not pushing myself past, like, a physical limit or anything. And now Jade's asleep too, so she's not upset about it. Not that I don't love yapping, but no, you're so good. I just want to set the island up a little bit. But so, like, we did that with her, and then, like, our other friend has 3 kiddos now, and, like, I would babysit her. Now he's the middleest, but he was the baby for her all the time when she was going to all of her doctor's appointments because she was pregnant with her littlest now. And I love them. And, like, I have so many cute pictures too of, like, Alex, like, carrying their kids, and it's like, I don't know, like, that fulfills the desire, like, the connection for me. Like, to have kids, that's enough. Like, do I have my moments where, like, yeah, every time I see a pregnancy announcement, I'm just kind of like, damn. Because if me and Alex have kids, we're very likely having to do, like, IVF with a surrogate, you know? So, like, there's a very good chance I'm not going to be able to carry my own kids if we are able to have kids in the first place, because I can't go off of the meds that are keeping me alive. So, and like, my heart medicine causes miscarriages. So, like, I do have those moments where it's like, we are never, or very likely, honestly, I should just accept that we're not going to get to have those moments. Like, we're not going to get to have, like, the cute, like, maternity shoot and all that stuff, because we're, you know, I'm not going to be carrying our kid. I mean, I'm sure we could do something. Like, I mean, I'm a photographer. I can come up with something. Like, we could definitely, you know, like, at least get the ultrasound pictures and go take pictures with those or something. Like, just do something cute still. Like, ultrasounds from our surrogate or whatever. But, like, I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing. We've had all sorts of different conversations on how we would want to do things and whatever, but we're just taking our time. We're going to see what the world looks like in 4 years. Because it's... Yeah, I feel like that'd be so cute. Because, like, it's a scary world out there, and I don't want to bring kids into this. I don't. I mean, not that, like, we're gonna be able to just easily turn around after 4 years and everything be fine. But at least there might be a little bit more promise after 4 years. But, like, I mean, shit, our child is very likely gonna be neurodivergent or disabled with our genetics, and in some way, shape, or form, I mean, shit, there's always a chance that they're trans or LGBT or all of the above or whatever. You know, Alex is Mexican, so our child can have a darker skin tone than me. There's so many areas that our child, or they could be a woman. Like there's so many areas that our child could end up in a group that does not have support right now. That terrifies me to my core, and I don't want to bring them into that right now. Like, that's so scary to me. Personally. As I just play Animal Crossing. But, for real though. Like, and then also the other thing too is, like, we're not opposed to adoption either, and we're also, like, I'm not opposed. He would like to have, like, a child that we raise all the way, like, from little baby. But, I'm also not opposed to adopting teenagers. I think I've talked about this before. That's always something that I've wanted to do. Is adopt a teenager, or at least foster. I would love to foster kids. Because, like, there's so many kids that don't have safe foster homes. And, like, Alex's little brother is adopted. He is from our like, from the, Pena side of the family. However, he, bounced around a little bit. He went through foster care and everything. So, he's technically, I think, Alex's mom's cousin, if you go down the family tree, ignoring him being adopted by them. So that also, I've already always been passionate about it, but that kind of, like, extra solidified it for me, because he didn't even have good foster homes. My island fruit is oranges. We have oranges this time. You're so good, Nathan. But, like, I would love, because, if y'all didn't know, teenagers very commonly age out of the foster care system and then are just kind of, like, left on their fucking own without a lot of support after that point. And that's heartbreaking to me, because that's not their fault. Like, they didn't ask to be born, and now they're just being, like, abandoned twice. Because they got abandoned by whatever situation to be put in foster care, and then, you know, to then be left again. I hate that. And I feel like me and Alex would be a good foster home. I mean, obviously, like, I know there's, like, classes and things to do and all that kind of stuff that we would do. This is all way later in our lives as well, but I think if we hit the point where, like, I definitely can't have my own kids and stuff, and we end up not having kids, like, we're gonna do something like that. I feel like. Even if it's just, like, overnight placements or something. But my heart wants to do something like that. I love people's kids. I was getting deep on this Monday evening. Oh, to pivot. I know that we just had a deep conversation, but I have more thoughts on other things that popped in my noggin because I said the word Monday. Oh, you're so sweet, Nathan. So, speaking of Monday, because today's Monday. Oh god, I have a doctor's appointment in the morning. Fuck, I forgot about that. I was like, I'm gonna sleep in and then do shit in the morning. Now I have to literally get up at 7. It's fine. This will honestly hopefully tire me out enough to just go to bed. That would be nice instead of me up until 1 in the fucking morning, which is what keeps happening. Any hooser. Next Monday is my 4-year affiliate anniversary, which is really cool. Very exciting. I've never celebrated my affiliate anniversary on stream before. So that'll be fun. I'm gonna do our normal makeup Monday. Oh, Cowboy, you're so sweet. But we're gonna do it color generator style. That is something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. That I've seen people do. Like, there's, like, a girl that I follow that does, like, Color Me Monday. Her name's Bryn, and she picks out of little, colored pencils, and that decides her makeup and stuff like that. I've seen people use, like, an app for it as well. This is not an original idea. But I want to do something for my affiliate anniversary that's something that I've had on my bucket list, and I feel like that's the vibe. So we're gonna do a little color generator to size my makeup, because now I have the About Face eye paint, so I have like actual like paint colors to use. And that's gonna be really fun. The only thing that I'm going back and forth on, so I'll let y'all know the day of, like, what I actually decide. The only thing that we might not let a color generator pick the color for is my foundation. I do have PT right before stream, so I'm gonna be doing my makeup in the morning to go to PT. But I'm not gonna do my normal eyebrows that are like the gel stain, so that I can wipe that off to do a fun brow color if we get a color. Look at you go, Nathan. I'm so proud of you. So foundation might be the only thing, which might honestly be kind of cool. I've seen a lot of people do it where their whole base is a different color as well. I haven't seen a lot of people leave the foundation. So I think it'll be fun. It'll be different. But that's the vibe that I'm going for, and I think it'll be fun. The only thing is it depends on what color. We might just let it generate and then go from there. If it's a certain color, I might just use powder as like on top of the foundation to tint it or something. Like if we get like yellow or orange, I can tint it. But I also don't want to stain my skin. And I don't have the proper paint, like face paint for that. I feel like it'd be really fun. But like I'm gonna let it pick. Like my bronzer might be blue and like my eyebrows might be like neon orange. Like I don't know. Like we'll see. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a fun challenge too. Like we'll pick like 4 colors for eyeshadow or something too to like blend and whatever. Because I have enough makeup now, especially with the eye paints, to have every color. Or at least the means to mix colors as well. So we should be able to get pretty close to different tones too. Okay, I think we weeded the whole thing. Oh, look at that. Look at my pockets. Look at my pockets. I'll hop off because I'm eepy. Have a good rest of the stream. Wishing you the best in both streaming and your early day. Thank you. I appreciate you, Nathan. I hope you have good sleeps. I'm gonna hop off in a second, too. You're not gonna miss much. Okay. I'm pretty set. I think we cleaned the whole island. Oh, I missed a rock. I wasn't originally going to pick up the stones because I didn't think I'd have room, but I do. I do have room in my inventory. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff. We're going to have to organize it all tomorrow. Also, just letting you guys know in advance, there is a slight chance, very slight, very small, that stream might be canceled tomorrow. Very teeny tiny. No, you're so good. That honestly, dude, honestly crossed my mind. I'm not gonna lie. That's not obnoxious. I've thought about it, and we could do that. Like, I have a spinny wheel too. We could make this a whole thing. We could start doing, like, more random generated makeup things, and that be one. Give me the names while your makeup and make the wheels. Oh my god, I appreciate you. That'd be so fun. Let me go seep. Okay. So, there's a teeny tiny chance the stream might be delayed and or canceled or something tomorrow. Because I am going to my primary. And, if y'all didn't know, about a month ago, I dropped an entire case of cat litter on my foot in Walmart. So my foot's still not okay, and I think he's gonna make me go get an x-ray because he usually makes me go get x-rays when my body hurts, and he's gonna be really annoyed with me that I didn't tell him and go in when it happened because I thought it was gonna be fine. So oopsie poopsies. So what had happened is that it was a case of cat litter on top of another case of cat litter. And it was a case. It's not the boxes. It's the ones that's the individual bags. Jade will only use Scoop Away cat litter. She refuses to use any other one. And they only sell that at our Walmarts here in the individual mini bags, which is annoying as fuck because it's such a waste and I don't need them like that. But it's the only litter she'll use. I don't think it's broken. I think I fractured something. Or like not fractured. I don't know what I did. Or like bruised something because it just hurts. But like I've been doing PT and walking on it. Or like sprained something? Fracture is break. That's not what I meant to say. Like I feel like it's just angry in there. I don't know. But so the boxes of cat litter were like, I'm a visual person, hold on. These are my boxes, right? These are 2 cases of cat litter. They had it, we're on the shelf, it was teetering. And I did that. So I went to pick up the one on the top that I just threw, and then this one teetered and flipped down, slid down my shin, and landed on my foot. So my shin hurts too. But I just dumped whatever was in the little crate everywhere. It's fine. So I did that, and then I was like, okay, if it bruises, if it swells, if it does any of that, I'm gonna go to immediate care. But it didn't hurt when it sucked. It was 38 pounds of cat litter. It wasn't great on my foot, and I was wearing Converse, so like there was no support there. But like, you know, I was like, if it bruises or swells, I'll go to immediate care the next day, like something like that. And then it didn't. And the first week after, nothing. No pain, no bruise, like nothing. No swelling, like I could wear my normal shoes. I went to PT and I was like, oh, it's fine. And then I started waking up with it sore. And then we did a couple exercises that involved me like going on like my tippy toes a little bit. And then it started getting more sore. And now it just hasn't stopped hurting. So, and then I thought just the top of my foot hurt. But then Alex was looking at something on my leg. I don't remember what he was looking at. If like I had like a cut or something. And he touched by my shin, like where it hit. And it was like, ew, don't touch that. That hurts really bad. And he's like, what? Why did it hurt? I'm like, I don't know. I think that's where the cat litter hit. And he was like, that was like a month ago. Because it was like a month ago already. And I was like, yeah, but like, holy fuck, that hurt. So I don't know. Because I haven't felt that. Like right now it's not bugging me, but the top of my foot is. So knowing my doctor, he's going to want me to go get an x-ray. And there is a place across the street that does walk-in x-rays. That's who did my hip x-ray and stuff. So, but he's going to be so mad. Like lovingly mad. But like, girlfriend, you should have came in when it was hurting 3 weeks ago. But, you know. So, if that becomes a whole ordeal tomorrow, I'll keep y'all updated. But I don't know what I did. Because I don't really know I've never, like, besides breaking my middle finger, and we couldn't afford to get x-rays, we just know it broke because of what it did. And then I got a splint, but that's why it also healed crooked. I didn't have money to pay for the doctor that I saw because of that happening, so. Or a splint. So anyway, I've never gone in for like I hurt something, what do I do? Which is also why I reacted like this, because I've never had to do that. So, I don't know how this is gonna go. So, I'm preparing myself to have to go get an x-ray, and we'll see what he says. Because he's the type of guy where it's like, okay, well, if this is doing this for this long, then I want him to do this. Because that's why he's having me come in right now, is he wanted to make sure the new PT referred me to is actually helping me. That's all this appointment is for. And now I hurt my foot. But so, he's very much like let's give it a week before we jump straight in, but then we will. Well, I gave it way longer than he would have gave it. So I think he's gonna do things about it. However, if it comes back that I didn't break anything in there and that nothing's wrong, then I think it's just a really deep bruise. And I don't know what to do about it because it's not going away. So I don't know. But we'll see. Jade has awoken from her cat nap and wants to go to bed. So I'm gonna go sleep. This was so fun. I'm so happy we played Animal Crossing. I missed it. This is like my roots. I miss playing Animal Crossing on stream. We're gonna get so into it. We're so back. I think he will definitely. I love my primary. He fucking slaps. So, otherwise I need to go to UNC to go for the EDS and shit, and so that I'm seeing a rheumatologist, so he might know what to do. I need to get that scheduled. I've been saying that for months that I was gonna get that scheduled, and I didn't. Because of everything going on. And now Alex is in Virginia, so I'm glad I didn't schedule it, because he wouldn't have been able to take me, so I went to Virginia. So. Because he's doing stuff and things over there. I know, I'm gonna go to bed. I know. You wanna come say hello? Can I pick you up? I don't know if she's gonna let me. Do you wanna say hello to the people before we go sleep? Come here. She's like, I know what you're trying to do. Come here. Come here. Let's say hello. Just one hello for Cowboy. I got her. Say hello. You say hello to Cowboy? No, come on. Come on. My girl. Oh, God. She was like, Mom, no. Come back, you need kisses. I'll give her kisses in bed. That was so funny. She like tried to like get up and over. You mad? She's all fluffy now. She's got this fluffy tail and everything. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. So tomorrow, Ian and Matthew are streaming on Backseat Gamers. They're streaming Split Fiction, which sounds really fun and exciting. From I think they said 6:30 to 9:30. I think is what it says in their Discord. I might be wrong. So I'm hoping to stream around 5. Obviously, that depends on Doctor, how I feel, and also we're getting a thunderstorm. So if my power is going in and out, I can't stream. So there's a lot of factors, but that's what I'm hoping to do is stream around 5 until their stream, maybe overlap it by a little, and then right into their stream. So that's the vision. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I had so much fun. Also, Cowboy, I had so much fun doing your little tarot reading. That was so fun. That made me so happy. Nini. Thank you. You're so sweet. You are so sweet. That was so fun. I'm so excited to do more of those. And now every time you resub, you get another one. Just save up your questions. Honestly, if you need more, just text me. Even if you can't resub, I understand. Don't make that make you feel stuck. I'm just being silly. Anyway, good night. Good night, Cowboy. I hope everybody has good sleeps. I will see y'all tomorrow, or at least I'll be yapping in the Discord, so. Okay, goodbye! I don't know where my button is. Okay, goodbye. Did you say goodbye? There we go. Okay, bye, guys.